chocolate-covered Oreos out of the bin, and as long as customers didn't see me take it and eat it, it was fine.
I would be so fat.
I would be 300 pounds.
Because they didn't want customers doing that.
Yeah, you're not allowed samples.
Yeah.
Well,
you're allowed samples.
There's the whole stigma about employees eating in front of customers, but the problem is like all you need to do is not have the shades of gray. Like if you snack on a few chips, and then somebody walks up, it's like whatever. But if you're like full blown like stuffing your face, and somebody walks up,
I did the smart thing.
Keeping eye contact.
I would grab snacks when the store was empty, and because I always worked the closing shift, like it was always empty for me. It was great, but really fattening.
But it's one of those things where you're like full blown stuffing your face, and then you make eye contact, and you're just like, "I'm gonna finish eating. I'll be with you in a second."
Basically.
The tropical frog gummies
Ooh.
at Bulk Barn, my favorite.
I was partial to Hot Lips, because if I got Hot Lips anywhere but Bulk Barn, they were stale and hard.
You want the last one?
No, I'm good, Papa. Thank you.
Excuse me.
All right, 6:01.
Oh, we're starting late.
We're going to my house.
So, when we last left off, basically you guys were getting yourselves together, situated, planning out your current journey to a very familiar place for Breya, a very unfamiliar place for the rest of you.
Adventure!
So, while it's not a particularly long journey, did we ever find out who chipped in for the trip?
That was me, Lilith, and Mirra.
Yeah.
Did you two get your money back?
I did mine.
Wait, we got money back for what?
No, Mirra, Lilith, and I overpaid for the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here, but I'm slurping.
I offered, that's fine. I offered to say that you guys could keep the gold and rent something a little bit more extravagant, or you can just stick to the whole wagon business.
I want to bring my pony.
Yeah, the pony will still be brought along. And it should, according to the calculations, my brain did the right distance, just not the right price, because I didn't know what the price was.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair. Yeah, we fixed it, or at least I fixed up my gold levels.
But basically, you guys are just... It's kind of like that moment before you go to the airport where, you make sure everything's together and then everybody gets into the car and then...
the bathroom.
Never gone on a plane before, but
I don't have to go.
Oh, really? Well, have you ever gone, like, on a bus ride, but you had to go, like, really early in the morning?
We used to drive back and forth to Connecticut to see my family, and it was like a 8 to 10 hour drive depending on traffic, and we used to leave around 3 a.m.
Yeah, so it's basically like that thing. So you're waking up, you get everything together, you double check you have everything, you meet up with all the other people who are also going, and you guys are all kind of just waiting for everybody to gather up to get on the carriage and head out.
Okay. Oh, I make sure to get some extra snacks.
Some snacks?
I like snacks.
I like snacks.
Snacks.
Is there anything anybody else wants to do before?
No, I declared everything last week.
Okay. Any last minute supplies? Any potions? Any last minute prayers? All right. So, as you come up, you can see that they're basically moving you. They basically have a goblin who comes and greets you. His name's Stillick. And he basically escorts you through the whole town to the location where the carriage is. And so once you guys get there, he tips his hat and moves on to get the next person. So there's a carriage right there ready to load up with your stuff, and you don't see any of the drivers yet.
Okay.
I thought we were driving.
So is it one of the enclosed describe the fucking carriage. I'm sorry. My brain.
So the time that you spend in Valona, you've seen these carriages before. They're called the Valona line. And basically they're carriages that actually help get people from point A to B and C, D, or whatever within the Valona area. There's a road. It's kind of like what you would consider a modern day bus system. So the people who are less off can get on these carriages and go to Valona if they need to. Like, if the king summons just a commoner and the commoner really can't pay for the trip, any carriage on its way back will take anybody and anything that it's able to carry on the way back. On the way out, you have to pay for it.
Are
But
we
usually-
the only ones on the way to that village?
As far as you're aware of, yes. But just your group alone would take up the whole carriage, so I doubt they would add anybody on.
Okay.
Plus, your Valona elites requesting it, so I doubt they would be like, well, something bad could possibly happen. Let's just throw the random villager in there and just pray that.
Here's
Oh,
Shabby
no,
Nothing
Sam.
happens.
no.
That one
Ride back
random
home.
villager will be safe.
No random straight arrows take them out. But in any case,
Want to pet the horses.
what horses?
How is it being driven? I asked you to describe the carriage, and you didn't actually describe the carriage. Okay.
Oh, you want the details of the carriage?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I want to know what it looked like.
I thought you wanted to know what the carriage is for. Okay.
There's definitely a pony that you can pet, though.
Basically, it's in the signature Valona colors, which are white, blue, and silver. The main body is white, and then it has the accents of the blue and silver. That's just the ongoing theme of Valona, like the armor, everything, flag. It does have some drapes, like some flags and stuff that hang off and whatnot. I wouldn't say it's in perfect condition, but you can tell that they do a really good job, maintaining it and keeping it clean. You can see like the wear and tear here and there of a carriage that's, been used for a long time. But it's decently large, and as far as you're aware of, given your background, I would say this carriage is actually of pretty decent quality. Like, this is something probably merchants and nobles would normally use. So the fact that it has access to everybody is kind of amazing.
Gingy!
Oh, look,
Gingy.
a random tabaxi.
Gingy.
Does she
Okay.
have wares?
Hello, Lilith. We are now
Hello.
going to start at 6 because starting at 6:45 is fucking
Yeah, it's
annoying.
Not cutting it. Yeah.
Mitchell.
Hi, Jenny. Hey, Josh.
Hi!
Where'd you get that shirt, buddy?
Where did I get that shirt?
Yeah, where'd you get that
That's
shirt?
the shirt I have for you.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. What?
Where's your camera? Are you wearing the
I'm
shirt? And if not,
totally wearing it too.
I'm not wearing this shirt, so I'll be embarrassed.
He hasn't gotten his yet because I was gonna give it to him on movie night, but now I'll
I
have to
work
wait till
on movie
next
night.
movie night. And I
Yeah.
still have that light for you. It's in the bag. Oh, Gingy. With her evil devil ears. Me.
Double ears.
Let's see what I
Fine, I go
Like,
over
that looks
and I
like
pet
three ears.
probably look like a
Sazia.
crackhead.
Hello.
Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
You can make it.
you missed you for movie night.
What'd you guys watch? Sorry, random thought.
We watched Spell.
And
Yeah, Spell and Skeleton Key. The Skeleton Key, that old one.
I've never
Oh,
Skeleton Key.
oh, okay.
So we went old school.
Yeah,
never
because those two are just so similar and intertwined. It was crazy.
Not very happy about that ending.
Yeah, this Skeleton Key has a different ending.
That is such a cool shirt. I will wear it forever.
Right?
Holy crap, I'm
It's
staring
very
at it.
comfortable too. So it's very nice.
But yes,
Is there
the
anything on the
Valona
back?
carriage doesn't
There is
have
something on the back. Oh, you can see it on Jenny's shirt. It's got the eye that fucking haunted us the first time. The dragon eye. Oh.
Anyways, back in D&D.
Cool.
But
I go
Yeah.
and play with the pony.
the pony is a very well. Let's let now when Breya chose this pony, did Breya like choose it based off of specific quality, or do you want me to roll it at random?
I chose it based on if it looked like it would be a good work pony for the farm.
Okay, so it has a pretty mild temper.
Yeah.
Yep. So basically, when you were looking at the ponies, you managed to find one that had a temperament that you think would really match up. So when you go to pet it, it's very chill. It's actually very happy and friendly.
Yay!
But yeah, you don't see anything actually hooked up to the carriage.
Is that because we haven't seen death yet? Because we have seen death. We saw those pirates get absolutely
True.
wrecked by that rock.
That is. Vroom vroom, bitches.
Shrike, are we supposed to pull? Is Sazia supposed to pull the whole carriage? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Sazia gonna pull the whole carriage?
What? No?
There's no other. Let's pull. How does it
Carriage
move?
pulls itself.
Quite. You hear somebody walking up.
How's it go?
It's a carriage that pulls itself.
Oh, my friends.
Hello.
I believe you all are who I'm driving today, right?
We are the
So-
Valonan Valors.
Oh, you have a name and everything, huh?
Yeah.
So this gentleman that walked up and started talking to you,
Forgot about that.
he has the official garb, I guess you could say, the official uniform of the people who drive these things.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're unionized.
He is a halfling, easily to tell, especially by Breya, with like a very short, very curly brown hair, bright blue eyes. I guess you could say he has very attractive features for a gentleman, probably of his age. But he has this aura about him that just screams full of himself, I guess you could say. Generally, a lot of people, and this has happened in various experiences in the past as you guys have gotten more renowned, when people realize that they're going to have to deal with like the elite of the Valona class, that's a pretty stressful thing for most people. So sometimes you get stuttering, sometimes people drop stuff. So the fact that he's not phased at all, that could either be a good thing or a bad thing, I suppose.
I have a question.
I'm taller than
So,
him.
Very much.
if it could drive itself,
I'm also taller than him.
if it drives itself, then why do we need you to drive it if it can drive itself?
It drives itself.
The carriage.
Yeah, the carriage doesn't drive itself.
But
Are you okay, ma'am? Are you? Do you have a little bit of sauce this morning.
But
I'm so confused. Don't worry.
Listen, my sister is getting the horses.
Okay.
for the carriage. My name is Lucas, by the way.
fucking, I knew it! I knew it! Oh my god, I was gonna be like, if it's fucking Lucas, I don't remember him being a halfling though.
He was always
Yeah,
halfling.
he was always a small dude.
You guys used to freaking torture him by like strapping him to your backpacks and stuff because he was so much smaller than your
That's
character.
right! That was only after he.
Yeah. Okay, anyways.
My name's Lucas, by the way.
Hi, I'm
And my
Mirra.
sister, when she gets here, she'll introduce herself.
Becca, Beth,
I'm
Be-
still giggling about
Be-
Mirra demanding
Bethany.
that the carriage drives itself.
Bethany, Becca, what was her name?
Oh, she
Beth
feels
Beckany.
Who?
the driver.
Betty.
Betty! R.I.P. Betty.
In any case, so yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and load up your stuff, we'll get going as soon as everything's all squared away.
Okie dokie, I start. Yep. Yep.
I get on my pony.
I take my stuff and get on the wagon.
Ling Bob, by the way.
Breya, are you gonna ride on the pony the whole way there? Or.
Yeah.
Getting on the wagon, I suppose, but I have nothing to put there.
Okay.
Did you want to ride the pony?
I mean, a little, but it's hard. Like, are there doors on this? Is it like a carriage enclosed?
It's a carriage.
Cinderella.
Like Cinderella carriage,
Okay, there are many different types of carriages.
but well,
so-
Right.
it's elongated to have more.
So it's an elongated Cinderella
We
carriage.
can't talk to each other
Shrek.
if
It's a
you're
limo
outside
carriage.
of the
It's a Shrek
carriage.
carriage. It is Shrek.
Carriage.
Okay.
Does this one have the same thing where I can go to the top?
There's still the thing that lets you go to the roof.
Nice.
For the two of you who have been in one of these before in a different life,
Oh,
it's the exact same carriage.
okay.
Pedi never got to do that because he started way later.
Yeah.
Where did you find that?
I looked up limo carriage.
That's sexy. That is very sexy. I miss Cicero. I miss Cicero
What, Bubba?
so much.
What in the world?
Ditto.
But
That's crazy.
I want to ride on
Oh.
top so I can go wee. Put your hands up. It's much more fun if you do that. Gotta put,
Okay, is
put your
it
hands-
something kind of like this?
Yeah. Wait. No. It's got on the top there's like a short
hang on.
you can be on the second level and it's got like a thing so you can't fall off sort of, and then you can also put bags and stuff up there. Sure, Josh
I'll
can
show you in just a second.
find the picture. I'm going off of memory from ye olden days.
Ye olden.
Sounds to me like you're describing like a quote-unquote gypsy carriage.
If I looked like Bella Delphine, like I would also be doing porn. So like, sorry,
What?
Steamy's
You really
back.
just threw me.
Sorry,
Did
Steamy's
we-
back, you guys.
I thought we were on track.
Sorry, Steamy's back. He joined us a few.
Oh my god, it really is the stretch Shrek carriage. Is that what we're saying?
Yep.
Oh
Maybe
god,
I'll show you in just a second.
that thing's hideous.
I thought it still had the
Funny
God.
enough, when I was looking up limo carriage, that's what I was trying to find. But instead I
That-
found that monstrosity.
I
That
like
is
your monstrosity better.
Probably pretty close to it, actually, but it's a little bit taller,
Camera.
as you were saying, because you can actually sit on top.
Yeah.
There's a ladder
have-
with
and be like exposed to the wind.
If you want.
Whee!
Some people prefer not to be closed in, so it allows people to just sit up on
I'm
top.
gonna sit out the back because I'm a giant.
So yes, Mirra, you can ride the pony.
But then I can't talk to people inside.
As you're putting away your stuff, he goes, right now we're not loading, just load your stuff, because we still have to do a whole bunch of other things, like sign-offs and stuff, before I can legally let you in the carriage.
Aww.
Keeping my backpacks near me. This is suspicious.
I
So
want
what's
to go
everybody
on the
doing?
carriage.
How long would it take?
How? Camera, why are you so blurry? Thank you. ETA, good sir.
And you do see, for anybody that
reading?
paying attention, you see a lady, another small halfling, drawing like 4 horses over to the carriage.
Hi! Are you the sister? Are those the horses? They're so cute, I want to pet them. I'm gonna go up and pet them.
Go ahead.
I go up and pet the horses.
They seem to be pretty docile.
Yes.
There's like,
Breya, there's more horses to pet. Breya, more horses.
I'll pet the horses.
Okay.
everybody's stuff loaded up.
Yes.
Yep.
I know Mitchell's slurping.
Cool.
Still slurping. It's Robyn.
Yeah, yep.
He did mention something earlier about loading his stuff up too, so.
Okay. And you see Lucas messing with something, and he pulls out a bunch of papers, and it's just like lines and lines and lines and lines of words.
My eyes deaden a little bit, and then I go and I start doing something else.
Wait for Pedi. Where did he say he was going?
Yeah.
I don't know if he did say where he was going.
BRB, Autobody.
I think he did say he put his stuff away too.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go ahead with that. Any case, he says, "Okay." He looks around and he sees a box. He goes, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "Can you guys come over here really quick so we can sign this stuff and get going?"
Okay.
I go over, but I stand kind of at the back of the group so I don't block anyone.
What now?
That's it. And did anybody answer who's holding Bob?
Breya is holding Bob.
I
she
am
was
not
going...
holding Bob.
You said you were gonna tame him.
I said I could take a hold of him when he was too much for other people, but I ain't getting a hand bad at me with that symbol on it.
I got vomited on. Okay.
I'm traumatized.
And then
Fine.
there was the owlbear at the appraisal office.
Oh, the owlbears.
Shrike will take
They deserved it.
Shrike will take Bob? Okay, I just need, in case Bob triggers, I just need to know who's holding Bob.
I don't know. I'm not going to put him in my inventory, but I will
Definitely
hold Bob.
not me.
Sounds like it's special.
Alright, so he gathers you all up next to the crate, and he pulls out a pool pen and an ink well, and he's like, okay. These are just documents basically stating that if bandits attack, or, if anything basically happens,
Lilith is back.
we the drivers are not responsible for your stuff, because it's just us two. We're not good at that stuff.
I look and I will skim over the documents. I mean, I know how to read fancy documents, but I just find it boring. So I just want to skim and make sure that is what it says.
Go ahead and make an investigation check at disadvantage.
Investigation. It hurts. It hurts so much.
I trust you, Mirra.
I trust you, Mirra.
Don't. Oh, we're still on the fancy
The circus.
the circus dice. Wow, I rolled. Is that the same roll twice? Let me go back to the.
Next
No,
D&D.
So close though.
Wow. Okay.
Next D&D.
Yes.
Expands Treasury of Dragons releases.
I got an update at the top. So
Yeah, I
an
see
8 and a 7.
Okay. There's nothing that really stands out in the document. It looks like it says exactly what he's saying. It says, basically, if something, for whatever reason, happens to the carriage, you guys are obligated to defend your own personal property.
Okie dokie.
Does that simultaneously mean we're not responsible for defending them?
Correct.
Oh, fantastic! I sign.
So I signed, but my M's like the pointy top is the ears, and then I do a little cat face in the middle. It's a very, very cute signature.
But in the same regard, and this is something that's kind of more emphasized at the bottom, that if they haul ass with the carriage and like leave you behind, they're perfectly in their rights to do so.
I support that.
We have a horse to keep up. We'll send the pony after it.
Sign, because I'm riding on pony.
What's the name? Sazia.
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 He is the horse of a legendary hero from a book.
Sazia.
Yeah.
For that, he's like, you guys want to go ahead and sign and get this over with?
Yep.
Do I have to sign if I'm not riding carriage?
I mean, if you're going on the trip, it's just basically covering my anything's for a moment, covering my buttocks from being responsible for you.
Okay. I sign.
Nowhere in these documents does it give us legal right to anything. It's just saying,
If we
I don't
die,
have to
your
protect
fault.
you. You don't have to protect me. And if I feel that my life's in danger, I'm allowed to do whatever I need to do in order to protect it.
Aurora's just gonna scribble all over the paper because she doesn't know.
Fair
Like,
enough.
oh, and you see Lucas like, okay.
She's blind.
Okay. And he gathers up the documents and he's like, good to go. All right, let me go in the building and turn these in, and I'll come right back out and we'll go ahead and start. If you guys want to go ahead and get into the carriage, we'll probably be starting here in about 5 or so minutes.
I'm gonna run and jump in and like. I haven't been in a limo before. Like, come on.
I'm
Only
gonna
gotta-
sit so that I'm partially outside.
I gotta explore the limo.
I'm gonna stay on top.
Can I tie the pony to the carriage so the pony just walks next to carriage?
Now, given your knowledge of just being on the farm, you do know that a pony's gait is slower
Right.
than a horse's gait, or smaller.
That is true.
Now, it depends on the pace that the driver goes, but yes, that would work. But if the pony is slower than the horses, you're going to end up with a pony that's being dragged.
So pony should go in carriage.
That's what I'm hearing.
It has enough room. I mean, I don't know if they'd appreciate it pooping in there, but
Oh my
You
God,
ride on a pony inside a carriage.
I'm loading the pony into the carriage.
Does anyone have prestidigitation just in case?
I
No.
have mage hand.
Close enough.
Clean up.
Close
I
enough.
can't clean up the stain, but I can clean up the
So-
rest.
about 7 minutes pass, and you see somebody else coming up to the carriage with 4 horses.
Hi, are we getting more horses?
I knew it.
You see this you see this guy, decently tall man, looks like he has darker features, like very dark, like dark skin, pointy ears, whitish hair, same uniform, and he has a extremely confused look on his face, like, uh, did somebody else bring horses for the carriage ride today?
Yeah, Lucas and Bucky, Bethany, Betty.
She never said her name though.
Fuck. Cool.
That was just established from.
Lucas and his sister.
Who?
God damn it!
They have,
Paylor!
Well,
they're
Well,
gonna frame us.
They were wearing the uniform and everything. They're doing paperwork.
Are you guys the elites?
Yes.
yeah.
You see him kind of get this look on his face like, oh shit. I'm gonna tie these horses off really quick, and I'm gonna go into the office and discuss things.
Do you want one of
please-
us to come with you?
Sure.
Ooh, should we have Aurora be all like menacing?
Yes, and Aurora.
Or Lilith?
Said the
'Cause
whole
Lilith,
party. That's
you're good
the
at
intimidation
talking.
check.
Lilith's good at talking, and Aurora's good at creeping. What do you think?
I think I knew I shouldn't have signed that parchment.
I'm just ready
Can I
to ride.
get up on top of the carriage and try to spot the pipsqueak who's probably hiding nearby with some horses?
Sure.
Okay, I'm getting up on the carriage. And I'm
Okay,
gonna
I
try to
say
peer
we
around
send
for him.
Aurora because she's no nonsense and scary.
I think this is less an investigation, more just like a peer around with eyesight, so I'm gonna say that's perception.
I got a 19.
Nice.
While you do see just about, like, there's no way that anybody in your vicinity is gonna be hiding from you. There's just, other than the building, there's literally nothing to hide behind.
Mm-hmm.
So they either hauled ass or, they're hiding on the other side of the building.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to Mirra and say, "Watch my pony," and then I'm gonna run to go check behind the building.
Nothing there, just some barrels and boxes.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the building.
I'm gonna braid the pony's hair and tail.
Are you going in through, like, the back door?
Is there a window I can look through?
No. There's some in the front, but none in the back.
Can I go look through the front window?
Sure.
Okay. Do I
You
see
just
him?
you see a person, I guess, what would be a clerk, or somebody sitting at a desk, like right at the front, just kind of signing stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna open the back door.
As you go to try and open it, it's locked.
Wish we had a dog.
I miss Cicero.
I miss Cicero.
So is everybody going in through the front?
I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna like try if there's any rocks that look suspicious. I'm looking everywhere.
Lilith, you're good at like
Okay.
I'll
creeping.
let that continue
Go
for the
help.
time being. What's everybody else doing?
Lilith, go help.
That man
I
has
have
a
So-
stopped
signature.
slurping and is probably asleep.
Lilith, go help.
I'll go with the guy inside to
Okay.
figure out the paperwork and figure out what's happening.
All right. So he opens the door and he's like, and he's, like there's the people that it's like, after you, but he's kind of like,
Oh God. Oh god,
Like,
what do I do?
he's like, please don't hurt me, kind of.
Yeah. I walk in.
Lilith's not that
All
scary.
right. You see a person there.
Behind closed doors.
You see a person there just kind of scribbling away at a bunch of paperwork with
Mhm.
just endless amounts of words on them. And just scribble, sign, dot, blah, blah. And they're like, they don't seem to acknowledge your presence.
Is the guy that let me in behind me?
Yeah, he goes, and the person goes, oh, sorry. He stands up. Human, kind of a rounder man, bright, like reddish beard. Still wearing the same uniform, just minus the hat. So what
Gotcha.
can I help you with?
Not quite sure. I thought we were going to get a move on.
Hang on 1 second.
Yep.
Sandwich.
So Shrike, I'm guessing you're helping like guard the carriage, and I am braiding Sazia's mane and tail.
Yeah, I'm hanging out of the carriage, and I've got my air spirit out.
Alrighty. So let's concentrate on what Lilith is doing. Can you repeat what you said just now? Because I was talking to Jenny. My apologies.
You're fine.
Alright.
So, what seems to be the problem? We were just trying to get a move on. We had Lucas and his sister.
Is there a problem?
Not sure. I'm gonna look into the guy next to me. Is there a problem?
It happened again, and you see his face just change from pleasant to just like, what do you mean it happened again?
What is it? Go ahead.
You're dismissed. And the guy bows out and he leaves. He goes, you might want to grab that chair, my friend.
I'm fine standing.
Suit yourself. And he sits down. So, have you looked at your stuff yet?
You mean the stuff I specifically said was on my body and I haven't put on the carriage?
Well, everything
Yeah.
that you did put on the carriage.
I have not. Why?
Oh my god, did he steal Bob?
There might be stuff missing.
You're joking, right?
We are currently having an issue with a pair that is taking advantage of our system
Uh-huh.
and using the opportunity to steal from our clientele.
Fucking knew it. That's why I didn't let my stuff go.
Okay.
I know a thief when I see one.
So what are we gonna do to get my stuff back?
Usually we request the aid of the Valona classmen, such as yourself.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything else to go on?
Say they should pay us.
How are you pushing this? Like, are you going for the intimidation route, or?
I'm being stern, and yeah, I'll go for intimidation.
Okay. Not that it. Give me your intimidation, if you will. It won't change the base roll, but depending on what you do, it could give you bonuses.
Got you. So do you have nothing else to go on?
Well,
Because as it stands right now, your company
you see,
itself has been had, and you had no idea. Or you had an idea but didn't let us know.
There's a problem.
Now, one moment. Your name?
Lilith.
Oh, it's such a pretty name.
You know how much.
In any case, we don't even we don't know what...
expect to be reimbursed. We will find them. But can you give us anything to help.
Well, the thing is, what if they didn't take anything? Well, maybe there was not enough time. Like, you haven't seen what's missing, right? Maybe nothing's missing.
We don't know, but in the case that there is, which you seem pretty convinced that it's gone.
Oh, you see him take out like a cloth, and he's obviously sweating at this point.
Yeah.
Please tell me they stole Bob. Please tell me they stole Bob, and he releases like
You
a
see
whole
her
bunch of
cracking in the
elevators.
middle of the road.
Well,
Part
remember,
of the reason I'm trying to get a pie is because I want to see if Bob releases like a rhinoceros somewhere. Like,
that's what I was asking where Bob was. If Bob is still on Shrike, but you have to also remember that anybody that looks at Bob knows exactly what Bob is.
That's
Yeah.
that's
true.
true.
We see him on the side of the road. Poor Bob.
Oh no.
Like, up until this point, you have to just one of those subconscious things that maybe you don't think about. The entire time you walk with Bob in the open, people are looking at you and they see Bob, and
they're
then
like,
they know
oh,
what Bob is.
shit.
So all these random people know what Bob is. And it's like, whoa, those people must be badasses, willingly carrying that thing around.
Another form of intimidation.
We
But
pull
no.
out Bob.
Bob was not.
Force someone to wear Bob around their neck.
Bob was not taken. But he goes, well, all we know is that there are two halflings.
Okay.
From what we've gathered based off their story, they seem to be brother and sister. We don't know if that's the truth. One always acts as a decoy. He's a smooth talker. The other one is always the one that does things behind the scenes that no one ever sees. Everyone always sees her just once. No one ever sees her in the interaction that happens. No one sees her past that point. So we don't know how they do it, but they always have the perfect timing that they know.
Very back.
They always have a perfect timing that they know that the individual driving the carriage that day is new and most likely will not follow the protocol 100%. Other than that, we've never had enough interaction with them to really find anything else.
I'll be back. I'm gonna turn around and leave. Go back to the.
And you hear this as you turn around.
Bring Aurora back.
Bring Aurora back.
Get him,
Wake up
Aurora. Get him.
Aurora.
Okay, you're back outside.
Okay, I'm going to the carriage with where my friends are.
Okay.
Okay. Major issue. Where's our stuff?
Robyn, can you put your drink up to the camera real quick?
Oh, it's Clorox. Okay.
With a delicious, crisp lemon flavor.
Clean her insides.
Drinking Clorox.
It heals your insides. See, it kills 99% of viruses and bacteria, so it's good for you.
Yeah, you only need 1% of the bacteria in your body to live.
Yeah, medically that sounds right.
Sorry.
You only need your organs.
So you guys can see where all your stuff is on the back.
Well,
Like
my
it's all-
bag's over there. My purse is in my boobs, though. It's still there.
Are you
Alright.
investigating your
I'm
bag?
gonna investigate the bags.
And
Hey.
I'm gonna let you guys be, or I trust you guys to be honest. Any money that was in the bags is now gone. Any money you had on your person, you still have. But any money that you left in one of your backpacks or something is now missing.
I probably only kept the platinum. That's it. On my person.
And everyone laughed at Breya for using the bank.
Screw. What do you have after that pony, huh?
Quite a bit. Okay, here's my question. I refuse to put my bags places.
Huh?
Have my bags been hit?
If they were on you, if you didn't put... So the only stipulations for this exchange is that you put your stuff on the carriage.
Right.
Your
I
stuff,
did not.
if you put your stuff on the carriage and it had money, that money is gone.
Okay, no, I'm fine.
Oh, I'm broke again. I'm 100% broke again. I put my bags except for Bob on the wagon.
I keep most of mine in my cleavage, but I'm sure I would have
I'm
put
gonna
some
need
in my
my
bag.
patron to do me a solid and just bring those halflings back.
Hey, pal. Buddy.
So,
One thing I want to
I
ask
could-
is, do these guys look familiar to me at all?
Because
really
they're
good question.
halflings, are you being like racist right now or speciesist?
No, they're her
My
neighbors from down the
village
street.
Yeah.
It's a
That's
halfling
actually-
village.
That's a really good question, though. I don't know what check that would be. I think that would still fall under history.
Oh no, are my paint sets in there? And my cookies?
One.
One?
Yeah. 2 plus minus 1.
Well, not to say that, obvious because you're
I
older.
have been bamboozled.
Well, the thing is that they're halflings. Like,
I just wanted to know if they look familiar to me from
maybe
the
they
village.
look familiar, maybe they don't. I mean, there was that, kid from the other side of your hometown that I
Gunner.
guess they kind of
His name
resembled.
was Gunner. And he
Oh,
You're
I
was,
knew a few gunners.
They're always douches.
He kind of looked like Gunner, but I mean, obviously he's way more attractive than Gunner was.
he's an enemy. Alright,
Alright,
I'm
but
still...
okay, so the only thing that
Enemies
was
can
taken
be
was
sexy, okay?
the only thing taken gold and all that.
Yeah,
all that
all
money.
your physical possessions left alone.
My
Okay.
cookies!
Like potions and stuff are still there.
Yep.
I knew we had too much money.
They still.
Oh, Breya,
all
it's
our
so
money.
silly. Using the bank, Breya. Oh, Breya, why are you using the bank, you weirdo?
I can't
Things
say
tend to
anything
stay
to that.
safe in my boobs. Like, you won't expect them to be taken.
The
And
money,
just like how your butthole is a pocket, you can put stuff in there and keep it safe.
I'm gonna forever...
the money in Clevis is safe.
I'm gonna forever hold this. Why is Breya using a bank against this entire party?
That's fair.
Breya was like, I'm not taking this much money on the road with me.
That's fair.
Someone's gonna
You know what,
steal
though?
it.
Don't worry,
I
I'll
don't
kill
have
those
all that
halflings.
weight now.
It's okay,
Yeah,
you can spread
you're
the money
right.
evenly with give us the money.
We
We're
still...
faster.
You guys don't
They're
really have to.
halflings.
You guys don't really have to subtract the money weight at the moment, or subtract the money from your inventories. But if you want to, you can turn. For the people who don't have money to worry about now, you can turn money weight off, so that way it represents.
I'm so mad I didn't get points into investigation when making Lilith, but I'm gonna check around for tracks or anything.
Sure, that would be a survival check.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
That's gonna be my
No.
next
Does
move.
anyone want to help me?
And
I was planning to
I'm
do
not
the same, but we're not around each other.
Is Aurora proficient?
I'm by the. Where are you?
And what?
Running around the building and looking
Oh my
for
God,
clues.
Investigation.
It's a survival
Oh, survival.
for track.
So,
I
and
just dropped like 50 pounds.
Best weight
So-
loss ever.
I just want to throw this out here, by the way, because I'm not sure if it's gotten lost all through the sessions, but remember, I'm only going to make you roll for things that would be a challenge. So
Yeah.
there's going to be some times where I don't ask you to roll, and that's just because what you're doing doesn't require effort because you have enough time, or just what you're doing is tedious to your level of skill. So
I'll assist on survival.
For every individual that assists, you'll get a +1. For every individual that assists that's proficient, you'll get a +2.
Gingy butt.
So, guys, is anyone going to help me? We
That's
got-
a +1 from me.
Okay.
If you ask,
Shrike.
Mirra will assist in looking
asking.
for tracks.
Okay. So is that 2?
Can I yell something into the wind?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna
I
put
do
it
have
in
my wind spirit out, so like if you yell it, I could technically find out about it.
And as far as talking, like, you guys are free to say
100%
what you want in character. Like, the only time I'm really going to tell you no is, like, I want to break the entire dam with my fist. I was like, well,
Wait,
level 2.
But it's
listen.
Aurora, though. Okay, she knocked out a bear.
Aurora.
But
Right.
it's Aurora.
She knocked
you
out a
can
bear without
Punch out
any
a
level.
bear
If you can
at
roll
level
10,
0.
if you can roll 10 natural 20s in a row, I'll let it happen.
What if someone rolled 10 natural?
Well,
I mean,
that would
statistically it's
probably-
possible, but statistically it's
Well,
opposite.
the
That
thing
crab
is,
fight, we got 4.
I didn't get any. Everyone else got
No.
some.
I
We
put
got
it in the
4
character
that
chat.
crab
This
fight.
is what I'm yelling into the wind.
la, la, la.
I gotta scroll. Hang on. Scroll.
So, as you're screaming this, like the passerby that are pretty far away, like everybody just stops and looks in your direction as she is screaming. And there's some people that are like, what's going on over there? And like one of the guardsmen walks up, is like, everything okay?
We were robbed.
Again?
Again?
Hang on. He goes, hang on a second. You see him storm off into the place that Lilith just came from.
That's right. Okay.
And you don't quite hear the words, but all you hear is
Oh wait, I could probably hear Breya too.
if you
Yeah.
Well, Breya yelled that.
Yeah, I yelled that.
oh, you definitely heard her screaming.
I was
Because-
trying to scare him into coming back and giving us our shit.
Okay.
And
Because
then-
while their family is trash, they are honor bound not to be shithead to travelers.
But after some yelling goes on, all of a sudden you hear like a really loud crash. And then another really loud crash, and something goes through the window. And then the guard comes out. He goes, I always wanted to do that. Any case.
I like him. Is it Robyn? Who is it? Is this some
No,
new guy?
he is.
Just some new guy.
What did I have him as? Hang on.
Roll though for survival, Lilith.
He is.
I know.
Yeah.
You saw my face immediately.
He, given his features,
What'd you get?
he has like very lightish green skin, a very, very well grown beard with a very well grown mustache, like 2 little teeth, like tusks almost, coming out from his bottom jaw. Very well built, wearing the Valonan garb. If you were to make any insinuations, you would probably assume that he's either an orc or a half-orc. Yeah.
Anyways, with the help of my friends.
So, listen. I'm gonna be real with you. We've never caught these people. Ever. Like, everyone always has the same story, but we never get any farther than the initial event that happened. So, I'm gonna bring it up. Wait. I know you. And she points at Aurora. Or he points at Aurora. Or is Aurora sleeping in the carriage? Or did Aurora get out?
Aurora's probably out now.
Okay.
Sorry, I was dealing with something.
He goes, no, you? Are you the elites from this last graduating class?
We are the Valonan Valors, sir.
Fantastic. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to figure this out where... I'm sorry, we've screwed up.
And
I
you hear
mean-
Lilith on the other side of the carriage saying, "Fuck! I can't fucking find these tracks anywhere."
No!
But he goes, in any case, I'm going to bring it up to the chain. If you manage to succeed, we'll make this an official mission. I'm not going to hold it against you if you guys can't, because like no one else has. But if you do manage to even make headway on this, we'll figure something out, because this is kind of getting out of hand, and it's already it should have been a mission to begin with.
Definitely, and the fact that they like knew that it was still going on, it was going on all the time, and they didn't report it. There should be like consequences, like for them in there. Although it's pretty funny seeing you throw it through the window.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're volunteers, but they kind of are. So we can't really hold much against them because they're kind of doing this as a nicety. Like, they get a little bit of benefit out of it, but we're not paying them.
You should pay them.
We can still hold it against them.
Oh,
Like they
absolutely.
couldn't bring it up.
I'm just saying that there's not a whole lot of punishment involved because...
Just because they're doing it for free doesn't mean they can do it relaxing.
I agree. Valonan law might not agree, but I agree. But in any case, I'm going to let them know that the incident is happening again, and I'm going to apply a report through my captain, and hopefully we'll get this somewhere to be a mission where you guys can be rewarded. But like I said, if nothing happens, then we never officially agreed upon anything, so it's not a field mission.
Okay.
So we either do mission A and go to...
He just starts to walk away.
We do mission A and we go to Breya's town and do that thing.
Broke as hell.
You have 2
Or-
weeks.
We find these scumbags, kill them, take my money back.
Oh, dear God.
Can I?
I would be down with that, but we are
look
Valonan
around
at
for
least.
footprints?
That didn't sound like lawful, neutral,
rest-
chaotic.
The rest of you are Valonan elites. I'm just the guy that y'all
Okay.
hired.
Can
That's
I?
true.
Can I try to look around for tracks?
Yeah. So all of you are looking around?
I,
Well, Lilith
yeah, I am
just
especially
tried.
looking around.
Lilith just tried and she got a 4. Plus,
Can
their
I...
help took it to 6.
Can I do the whole take a minute and switch my familiar to the Earth Spirit?
Absolutely.
And see if that can kind of assist in looking for tracks?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna get really low to the ground and try to see if I could see anything unusual and look for tracks.
Sure.
Can I sit down and try to
Try.
sketch Lucas? And if I saw his sister, I don't know. Well, yeah, I did. I saw her when I went to pet the horses. And try and do some sort of sketch of them.
Sure.
Goddamn golf clubs.
Can I wander
So-
around pretending like I know what I'm doing?
Absolutely. So, Pedi,
Yes.
so you did your check. So in total, it was like what, 8?
6.
6? Okay. I wouldn't say that because you're looking for something super specific, I'm gonna give it to you not as a roll. What you're looking for is not shoe prints, but footprints, because halflings don't wear shoes normally.
Yeah.
So you kind of sort of do see a difference, but they're hard to make out because it looks like, because there is a level of like fine dust on these roads, because they're worn down roads. They're not like, I don't know if you've ever seen grass, if it has carriages run over it over and over and over again. The dirt becomes like dusty, but it's still that like tannish road color, I suppose.
Yeah.
But basically, you can kind of make out footprints, but it looks like somebody like took a branch or something and just messed it up. Something. Mirra, I just need a performance check for you to draw.
Okay.
And a minute has passed. Out pops. Well, I refer to him as gnome, but you refer to him as...
The Earth
Fuck.
Spirit. I forget what I named
Come
the
on.
Earth one.
Okay, well 9. Like it
It's
froze,
enough.
but I'm
It's
guessing
enough
9.
to capture their likeness. It's no
Okay.
like.
I mean, it is a quick sketch, so okay.
But altogether, you guys are kind of piecing what's going on. So Gnome basically is like, well, given my level of powers, I really can't contribute much. But I do know which way they went before I can't do anything extra. And basically, oh, thank you. Basically, they actually left the way she came,
Okay.
which is back into Valona.
Can I drop and look under the carriage?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna look underneath.
There's a pair of eyes staring straight back at you. She drops to the ground.
Weapons drawn.
And she just hauls ass.
I haul ass behind her.
All right.
I mage hand to like pull her shirt and pull her down.
There's nowhere
Given-
to hide but under the fucking carriage, you bitches!
Very good, Breya.
That was pretty clever. Let's do it this way, though. So, anybody who's trying to react, I need initiative.
Okay,
I would have probably still been sketching, so
let's
I
go.
got a 20.
Come on. No, I got an 11.
A 9.
okay. Just because I want to see where the fuck I would be at. Ooh, that was almost good. Nah, that's only a 12. Why is this not?
Does anybody beat
I
18?
got 20.
Fuck no. Oh.
Okay.
Breya, the one who found.
Alright.
So, I wouldn't, given the situation, I wouldn't say you have a full action to do something, but I can hear what you want to try and do, because this is pretty much going to be a full-blown chase if you don't succeed in holding her down.
I want to thrust under and smash her in the face with it.
I just need an
Because
attack
I
roll.
did have it drawn.
Okay, I just need an attack roll.
Okay.
Is this... And make sure I need to... If you guys can remember...
Non-lethal.
I want non-lethal.
Okay, just make sure you tell me which is which, because I will assume that you're doing it lethally.
No,
I've
no.
accidentally killed people many times as well before.
Truly
That the
non-lethal
poor little
damage.
kobolds.
Do I still roll the weapon's normal attack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20. 14.
To hit,
Yes?
it does not hit.
Damn it.
What the hell?
As you thrust under, all of a sudden she like twists her body. So as you throw it, it's like her feet like tuck up and it's like almost contorted. Like imagine that she's laying on her back like this, but her feet come up like this, and she like
What in the nightmare fuel?
yeah, like she literally almost looks like she's breaking her bones to twist the way she does to bend her feet like over her as the thing thrusts under. It's really uncanny how she accomplished that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's around the carriage.
Who are you talking to?
Everyone. I'm just yelling it.
Oh, everybody just hears surround the carriage, but she then just rolls, like just tumbles out the back exit, and then you just see her take off like lightning. That's her using her movement plus dash plus bonus action dash.
Go!
You just see this small object that go like right past Aurora, like 1,000 miles per hour.
I wish Aurora could have done like an attack of opportunity and clotheslined her.
If in order
How
to use
far away
attack
is she
of
now?
opportunity, you need a reaction, and Aurora hasn't gone yet to have an action.
I know. I
How
know.
far
I
away
just
is
wish.
how far away is she now?
If everybody was at the carriage, she's roughly 100 feet.
Fuck.
Oh, Eldritch Blast.
Are you next?
I got a 16.
Oh,
Is it lethal or non-lethal?
remember that.
All non-lethal.
It still doesn't hit anyway.
Yeah, no, because I got a 10.
As it shrieks at her, you see her just jump like laterally from her full-on straight sprint and then keep going. What's everybody doing?
She can't be faster than
Uh,
If it's me, I'm
Could I
bonus action dash.
Wait, is
action
it still
dash.
initiative or still in order?
yeah.
Do you have your bonus action to dash now, PD?
Finally, level 2.
Yeah, you can.
I'm going at it.
Who was next after her? So it was 2018.
I have
11.
12.
Oh wait.
I had my
Oh, you
16.
had 12.
So it's Mirra's turn at the moment.
Yeah, it's Mirra's turn.
What did Aurora roll?
9.
9.
Oof.
I think even if I run, she's not going to be within 60 feet, right?
No.
Yeah, I got nothing I can do.
Hold your action in case she comes back.
Yeah.
I'm a herd. I'm a herd dog. That.
Unless I can, my furthest, the thing I was thinking of is 60 feet. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna stay by the carriage and look around in case Lucas is. Wait, no, we saw Lucas walk off. I'm still gonna stay around here.
Okay.
In case I see one of them or something suspicious.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So you're on
glomp
guard?
onto them. I'm on guard duty.
Alrighty. The next would be PD.
So
Get her, Lilith.
movement, action, and bonus. I have a running speed of 30 feet.
So you see yourself not really gaining ground on her. In fact, it slightly feels like she's pulling away a little bit. But you are keeping up with her.
That is what I do. I'm getting as close
Alright.
as possible.
And Aurora.
Can I grab a rock movement and try to beat her with it?
I remember, didn't you collect some rocks at some point?
Yes.
I was like, yeah, so unless you've gotten rid of those, you should still have those rocks at the beginning of your journey.
Oh, fantastic. Is that just a normal attack roll, though? Not my unarmed attack?
Mm-hmm.
So just a d20.
D20
It
lethal
should be-
rock damage.
The way that you throw them, I would be willing to give you the benefit of the doubt that it'd be strength, because you're baseball pitching them, you're not.
Yeah.
All I can picture is
I'm
the
willing to
Twilight
treat it-
baseball scene.
I'm willing to treat it as a sling rather than a thrown weapon.
Okay, so plus 3.
Are you a goat?
Motherfucker. 13. There, 12.
Does not hit.
And yes, I am.
So I'm imagining, like, there you are, thrust, roll out, sprint, Eldritch Blast, and then just her and Pedi, like, flying past everybody, sprinting down the way. And then, just like that, initiative's over as both Betty and Pedi just go sprinting down the road together.
Can I grab one
Into
of the
the
horses
sunset.
that was set aside?
It's strapped down, but yeah.
Yeah, I should be able to untie it fairly easily.
Yeah, it wasn't really tied down.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get on the horse.
Okay.
That bitch isn't getting away from me.
So, are you like, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whee!
Horse's base movement is 50, right?
Like 60 or something. Let me see. Might be 50.
50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50. 50.
What kind of horse?
These are.
Just a riding horse?
Yeah, I think they're just riding horses.
60 feet.
Yeah.
60 feet.
So and
Vroom.
they can have
120
bonus
dash.
action dash too. So
Oh no.
Vroom vroom.
and then you see Breya take off on one of the horses.
I guess I'll just sprint as well.
Oh, okay.
Light jog.
Not like John, like fucking going as fast as humanly or half orcally possible.
Good job.
All right.
Nice.
So after a little bit montage of maybe 5 minutes of you chasing this girl,
Mhm.
you see that she's starting to get into the marketplace
Ooh.
where it's getting really, really, really busy and really, really, really crowded.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, very gradually, you're kind of pushing people aside, spinning around people as she's just ducking, going and diving and rolling. And you can tell she has done this before. And she's starting to slowly pull away. I need an athletics check from everybody still chasing her.
Would it be athletics or acrobatics? If I do
Athletics.
it.
Even me on horseback?
Even you on horseback.
22.
Damn it, a 7.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'll let you reload that. I said it very quickly. I apologize. Animal handling. I'm sorry.
Okay. Much better, a 21.
5.
Fantastic. Pedi, I'm sorry, but as Lilith is trying to keep up and everything, all of a sudden you see somebody pull a cart out in front of you, and you smash right into it with your legs kind of sticking out.
Oh my god.
But as that cart pulls out, Breya's horse just leaps over the cart, lands gracefully, and keeps going. Aurora's coming up. What did you roll?
22.
Please tell me
I'm
she just
sorry.
freight trains through
I'm-
it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pedi. I just need to know, what would Aurora do?
Run straight through it. That was pretty accurate.
So, the thing that Breya posted.
What did Breya post?
In the general chat.
Oh, someone nerfed already.
So, Breya, or Aurora just going full speed, like, just slams into this hay cart, and everything just explodes in the air.
Lilith's limp body in the.
Well, Lilith actually because your butt was sticking out the end,
Yeah.
you're knocked forward, and I need an acrobatics check to see if you land on your feet.
Those I'm better at. Never mind. I
Oh
rolled
my
an 8.
god, dude!
Got a 13.
13?
Mhm.
You managed to land on your feet and keep running with the rest, but Breya is now the closest. But she is gaining significant ground on you guys, even though you're on a horse.
What?
As you guys chase for maybe another 30 seconds or so, now you're getting into a part of this, I guess, more buildinged area, and now there's just like a lot of lefts and rights and dead ends that tee off into different
Guards
directions.
around.
How
Can
tall
I
are
not
these
just start
buildings?
yelling thief?
If you
Thief
want
on
to.
the run? Yeah.
Thief! Like, what are you screaming?
Thief on the run.
What are you screaming?
Stop in the name of Valona.
Get that halfling!
Which
Sticking
one?
Shrike on
You're a
you.
halfling too.
Fling thief
They
on
tackle
the
Breya off
run.
the horse.
Thief! Scoundrel! Ruffian!
Not the halfling on the horse.
One jump.
Street rat.
It's a one jump. Had a hit, man.
Stop or I'm gonna sick Shrike on you.
Scoundrel!
He'll eat you.
Take that! Just a little
little.
guy.
Still, I think he's rather tasty. Anyways, how tall are these buildings, and can I climb them? Was my question.
No, these are very tall buildings.
Okay.
So
Like,
what
it's
I'm
getting to the
hearing
point-
is you could. It'll take longer.
Yeah.
After a brief scan of your surroundings, this is definitely like a more residential area, rather than kind of like the marketplace and other things that you guys have been sprinting through for some time.
Hmm.
And things are getting chaotic, and you're starting to kind of lose track of her through the turns. Like, you're barely keeping your eyes on her after each turn. Like, you'll turn left, and then you go and turn left, and you'll just barely see her turn right. And Aurora, I need you to make, actually, again, animal handling, athletics.
Athletics
23.
again. If I incorporate cartwheels and backflips, could it be acrobatics? As I roll.
It's not.
athletics.
Listen,
11.
It's not acrobatics to keep up. Athletics to make sure that you stay in eyesight of the horse.
I rolled an 11.
That is enough to stay in eyesight of the horse.
Sweet.
Wait, they're buildings, right? How tall are the buildings?
Very tall.
They're easily 5 Auroras tall, if not higher.
Oh, okay. Five Auroras tall.
Like 30 feet.
Aurora has become a measurement.
Tall fucking
What's the
building,
joke?
'cause
I was told that I
American
weighed
buildings
30
are
Breya's
anything
coconuts.
tall.
except actual measurement.
Yeah, that sinkhole is approximately 6 or 7 washing machines right there.
I feel like Aurora is like 2.5 Breyas, so really.
I was like, see if I could like scale a building real quick with my freakishly strong.
You probably
fingers.
could. You were like a lizard person.
You could probably. What was your athletics?
23.
If you want to start parkouring, you absolutely could. But just remember,
You're gonna
going
lose sight of them.
I said going vertically, you're gonna lose track of. Going vertically is gonna stop you from keeping up. So the next question is, if you're gonna climb, I'm gonna need an insight check to see if you can keep your bearings.
The mental challenges for Aurora.
Oof.
What do you get?
That's a 1.
Ooh, sounds about right.
All those rolls leading up to that roll. So I need you to roll a d6.
Oh.
Which way did he go, dog? Which way did he go?
3.
Okay. So everybody keeps running forward, and Lilith kind of does just a quick double take. Where are you going? And no, my cough.
He was doing so good.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. Hang on.
Oh my god, that's painful to watch.
In case.
Don't kill him off, Lord.
Aurora shoots like straight up, grabbing onto anything that she can get her hands on and just parkouring straight vertically. And as soon as you get up top, instead of going like straight forward, like to where like possibly people are going, you take an immediate right and just go somewhere.
And then the confusion sets in.
You know, maybe you'll find her. Maybe she'll turn that way. We'll lead her that way.
You never know.
Didn't Aurora say before that Aurora has a terrible sense of direction?
Yes.
But I basically divided up the 6 directions Aurora possibly could go other than backwards. Because I don't think going backwards would be something Aurora would do. Excuse me. In any case, it's more or less down to. And what was your riding animal handling roll?
21.
Fantastic. So, again, you can tell that she knows these streets.
Mm-hmm.
She is definitely trying to lose you. Because the way that you guys are turning, like, sometimes you guys go in a complete circle, and you're aware of this. So she's obviously trying to lose you, not gain distance.
It's like in Grand Theft Auto trying to lose the cops by breaking sight.
Mhm.
But eventually, as you guys are running, and your horse comes around the corner where you've seen her go, it's a dead end. No barrels, no crates, no things to climb or grip onto to climb. It's just an alleyway of walls where the buildings just happen to, the backs of the buildings just happen to line up into a dead end.
Okay, so I believe that this wall is fake, but I don't want to drive the horse into the wall, so can I stand up and jump off the horse's back and fly straight at the wall in front of me?
Sure.
Thank you.
So you
Heck.
run,
And I
run, run,
believe
run, run,
with
run.
all my power that this is a fake wall.
Make a strength check for me.
Oh no.
Breaks through into somebody's house.
I'm
Like the
I'm-
Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
that's exactly what I was like. I'm just waiting for her to Kool-Aid Man.
Poor
into something.
Fiend.
You slam into the wall ahead of you, and you just see this big. Are you like using your shoulder?
Yes.
You slam your shoulder into the wall ahead of you, and this big visible crack slips into this like clay wall. But you don't burst through it. But you've obviously did some major damage. But
Oops.
it doesn't just give way or anything.
I'm gonna yell, I lost her.
Aurora,
Oh my god.
Yes.
you heard that.
Oh,
It was to your left.
I'm gonna turn to my left and run
You have to
across the building.
get around. Yeah, you had to get around some stuff, but as you come, because you're walking on the roofs of buildings, as you get to the edge of one, you look down and you see Breya at the bottom. Make a perception check for me.
That's a lot of thinking. That's a 3.
Well, I mean, other than Breya, you don't. There's no things to grab onto. There's no flagpoles. There's no flags. There's no crates. There's no barrels. And Lilith finally shows up around the corner.
Can I
Which way?
smack the wall next to me with Undertow out of frustration?
What wall would that be?
So if we're in an alleyway that's like a rectangle, and
Yeah,
I just
minus
hit
the way you came
farthest
in.
wall, I want to hit one of the ones adjacent. Not hard, but just to see if Undertow will go through it.
Sure. Make an attack roll.
Okay,
Those poor
no,
people's
I
houses.
literally just want to tap it. I don't want to
Okay.
smack it.
Okay, so you tap it and you hear the familiar ringing of it hitting something hard, but
Okay, both these walls are real. Ow.
Did you try the other one though?
No, I haven't.
I'm
If
looking
I say
around.
Aurora, check that wall, Aurora's gonna break it.
Yes, that's very accurate.
Where did you go?
Aurora, climb. I don't know, I turned this corner and she was gone. Aurora, try to climb. Maybe she got up on the roof.
I'm already on the roof.
Aurora is on the
Oh,
roof.
Aurora, look around!
I just did. All I see is
You.
Can I try
Yeah.
to climb up the wall?
Say what?
Can I try to climb up to get up there with Aurora?
You can try, but there's literally nothing to grab onto.
Even if I
You-
jump from the horse's back?
I mean, basically, minus using Undertow as like a a climbing pick, you're pretty damn sure there's no way to climb these walls.
Okay,
Like,
but what
there's
if,
not even-
what if I stand on the horse, raise Undertow up as much as I can, and then Aurora reaches down and grabs Undertow to
Won't
pull
reach.
me up?
Won't reach.
It's
Like even the windows are
I have a
not.
10-foot pole that's collapsible.
Yeah.
What if I stand on top of the horse, put the pole up instead of the... God damn it!
You might be able to tap on people's windows doing that. That's how far up the first set of windows
Are
is.
any of the windows open?
No. Not that you can see, anyway.
If I was going around a corner... I'm so mad we didn't catch her because I found her under the carriage.
Can Lilith
I
check
only thought
the
you were
wall?
going to get her at the very beginning.
I
Yeah.
wanted to, but I didn't roll right.
I didn't roll right either. If
I didn't
I-
roll right. It's all part of the story. It's all part of the story.
Can Lilith check the walls and ground for any carvings, any markings, anything?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Okay.
And thank you for the food, Baba.
Come on, rolls. Be nice
So
to me
I'm
once.
braiding all
That's
of
not
the
nice.
horses' hair.
That
Can
is
I-
not nice.
Can I also try to look around with Lilith?
+1 to the roll for Lilith.
3.
Oh god, we should let me roll. I have +3 alone.
Oh, wait, do you... Anybody who helps... So whenever you help somebody, and you're proficient in the thing you're helping them with, it's +2 to assist instead of +1.
Well, I'm proficient, so 4.
Oh, I got this 4.
Yeah, you don't notice anything that sticks out in this place. There's some, like, kids' graffiti, like, where kids were, like, drawing stick figures and stuff, but nothing.
No thieves can't know anything.
I mean, there's one on the one wall that's like, F you, but who knows who they're talking about. So,
Robyn, I think it's time to change the dice.
pause there for
I'm
a
on
second.
it.
Back at the ranch.
I braided
So-
all the horses' hair.
Mirra watching our things.
Not
Yes.
that much time has passed. You might have gotten through like 2 horses' braids.
Nice.
They're very pretty.
Yes.
The dark elf carriage driver, he really appreciates it because it makes them look appealing.
Distinguished.
It gives more show off to potential other customers, I guess. So, what is Shrike doing at the moment?
The Shrike's sleeping as much as a Warforged sleeps. He's
Nothing
hanging
ab-
out with Mirra, just watching the stuff and.
I
hanging out,
trusted you
kinda-
to keep watch while I'm braiding hair.
Yeah, like I'm basically just watching the stuff to make sure nothing else goes missing, hanging out with Mirra while she does the horse's hair and
There's
whatnot.
nothing in this alley.
Wait, what? What? The fuck? Why did that happen?
What if it was an illusion?
Yeah. There are arcane tricksters.
I want to get back on the horse.
Okay.
And I want to go leave the alley and keep going straight.
Okay.
And look out for her form. Just start scanning as I go forward.
There's not a whole, because this is like the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So, most of the people are out working.
Mm-hmm.
So, most of them are at the marketplace or out in the farms that Valona uses or whatever. So, there's very, very few individuals that you're seeing here and there. And not a single one of them looks like they're anywhere close to her size.
Are there
Two
children
halflings in
playing
the trench coat.
anywhere?
2 halflings.
Wait, hold on. Are there children playing anywhere?
No,
Okay, so not hiding among children. Common halfling.
that would be clever.
It's a common halfling trick.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not in your halfling village, but when you guys were older, that's something you used to do when you played pranks or whatever on passerby. Because you would play a prank on them and then immediately go to where all the kids are and then... Damn.
Where are they?
Gotta think like a halfling.
Better catch
I'm
up to
I'm
Breya.
gonna do my best to scan the area. Like, look for any prime hiding spots, like another place, like under the carriage where she can lay low.
Aurora, you
'Cause
feel it.
she can't keep up that kind of running indefinitely.
True.
So logically, she's probably out of breath somewhere. So I'm gonna try to find a spot, like a dark corner, a crate or something that she can hide in.
Aurora, you feel a tug on your pant leg.
Qua?
Are you? What are you doing?
Qua? What? Who's tugging me?
Are you? Are you taking a look?
Yes.
So, as she looks, there's one of the male goblins standing there. Hey, you part of that Valonan Valors? This is stupid. Are you a part of the elites?
He just called you stupid, Aurora.
Yes.
But Aurora wouldn't know that.
That's true. That's really true.
Maybe. Who's asking?
I'm asking. I just asked.
Maybe.
You know what? My job's already rough as is, there, bucko. Take your damn letters and have a nice day. He just throws them up in the air and then walks away. Well, you see Aurora talking with the goblin, and then the letters go up way in the air and start floating down.
So
What
thought that
smell
was
do
gonna
we
be her
have?
being like, hello, and then running again.
Are you not gonna chase me anymore? Uh, is
Oh-
Aurora still up,
oh
or
my
did he climb
God.
down? Did she climb
Josh, your
down?
camera lagged, but only one of your eyes lagged.
Oh.
So one eye was over here, and the other was here.
One of my many talents.
You see a third eye open up.
But are you trying to get these letters, or are they just floating down?
Oh, they're just floating down.
Okay, so the letters go from the roof all the way
Down
down
to Lilith.
to Lilith.
Come on.
And you
All
managed to touch them with pretty relative ease.
What do we got?
They're
Who's it
both
addressed to?
they're both from, one is from the council, which is part of the group that you went to the court with, and another is from basically the ministry, which is like the people who manage the Valonan adventurers. They're basically
Guild.
the guild per
Yeah.
se for you guys.
Okay. I'll skim it real quick.
Are you
The
gonna
one
open
from
up
Guild.
and read through them?
Yeah.
She's getting away!
Basically,
She's
the
got
one from the court is saying, okay, based off of what happened, we're letting you off the hook for the last mission report or whatever not. We're going to have to do it differently, probably more private in the future. But for the time being, you have permission to allow the Warforged named Shrike to participate in your missions until further notice, or until, you know, something happens where that would conclude.
Yeah.
Basically, he's good to go for now. The other letter is basically saying that half the time has already been expired for the other mission that you took. So it's kind of like a, hey,
Dang, they let us know through letter? That's kind of cool. Okay. Alright, I'll pocket them for now.
are you two doing anything? Or
I'll backtrack to see if I find anything. Because all I know is I was following, I lost Breya barely, caught up, and now she's gone. Actually, no, I'll catch up with Breya, wherever she is.
I need one more perception check from Aurora.
Do good.
Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me?
You're the one who made your character.
13.
As you see Lilith walking back down the path, just something weird happens to the one spot she steps on. Like your brain just doesn't add it up for a brief moment.
I
It's
I don't think
confusing to
Great will
Aurora.
add it up.
Say what?
Can I jump down and hit that spot?
Jumping
You're
from 30 feet in the
jumping
air.
from, like, you're jumping from like 25 feet?
Are we shocked? It's Aurora.
Fair enough.
Onto that spot.
Onto that spot.
Alright.
I have my back turned, right?
Yeah. Basically, Aurora's gonna be falling behind you.
Good.
Give me a second.
Just so I'm not liable.
He's calculating fall damage.
1d6 for every 10 feet. And I let you guys roll it, so 3d6, please.
I hope you don't just kill yourself right now.
I don't know how much. I don't know if Aurora's maxed out her HP possible or not.
You could take 3d6. They could all be ones.
Yeah, it was only 6.
Wow.
6 damage?
Yep.
So, well, hang on.
Now multiply it by
I need you to add
1,500.
3d6 more.
Oh boy, he fell another 25 feet.
8 damage.
So that's
14.
14 total. Is that more than half your health?
Nope.
Awesome. You take 14 points of damage. As you jump into this spot, you smash through it's wood, but where the hell did it come from? And you keep going. And you literally go straight down until you crash into the bottom, which you kind of tumble because it's a little bit of an angle, but the impact is pretty gnarly. And so you're kind of like sprawled on your back at the bottom. As light and dust pour in from above where you crash through.
Wasn't expecting that.
Do I hear the giant crash?
I would hope so.
I think everybody hears it.
Even me, back where we started, is like.
Lilith absolutely hears this commotion of exploding wood and a whole bunch of dust like coming past you as you turn around.
I turn around, I look up. Oh, to where Aurora's not anymore.
Well, so the first thing you see is the hole in the ground.
Uh-huh.
And a broken wooden hatch that absolutely wasn't there before. And then you look up and Aurora's not there. So yeah, 2 and 2 together.
And I look down the hole.
There's Aurora.
Are you okay?
Peachy.
What made you... Never mind, I'm coming. I'm gonna start. Is there a stairway or do I have to jump?
They're pegs.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like all dirt. So it looks like there's like metal pegs, like one after the other.
The Python type things.
It's not very safe, but I mean, if you give it a shot, you think you'll be fine.
I'll do it.
Yeah, I mean, given the time that you have, it's relatively easy.
If you fall, you have a soft Aurora to land on.
Oh, shoot.
Looks so painful.
Breya!
Did I hear that?
How far away do you think your character would have drove the horse?
I'm looking around in the immediate area.
Yeah, you'd have.
So you would have heard the crash too.
Yeah, you would have heard that too.
Then I'm turning my ass around to go see what the fuck happened.
It's a horse, not a donkey.
So as you come around, you see Lilith just staring down a hole that absolutely wasn't there before.
I am absolutely getting off the horse, telling Lilith to watch the horse, and then running.
Well, Lilith started climbing down.
Yeah, you watch the horse.
God damn it! Is there guards around?
You haven't seen any since you got into this area.
Great.
Which is also kind of weird, because you figured the residential area would have more guards.
I'm just gonna
No.
yell guards.
Just
I'm
drop
sure
your
they'll-
lungs, guards.
Yeah, guards! Is
If
there an
you-
identifiable shop near me?
If you're sticking around, 2-3 minutes pass by and no one responds.
Damn it. Yeah, I am sticking around because I have to watch the horse, but also have to watch the entrance.
All
So,
right, I'm
that
considering
even-
it
brother
based.
doesn't come.
Even though no guards show up, maybe a little bit, couple more seconds pass by, and a couple of concerned people come in, like just commoners of varying races and everything, like a lizard man, a dwarf. And they're like, "Everything okay?"
I'll just tell them that we're dealing with a legal issue and that there are criminals around.
Oh,
and to
they look
clear
at
the
each other
streets.
with a little bit of fear in their eyes.
Yeah, I tell them to, go to their homes while this issue's dealt with.
Oh, okay, everybody starts dispersing and going back.
I'm also, as they leave, I'm gonna say, tell other people around to go into their homes because there are some criminals on the loose.
They nod in agreement and they go their separate ways.
And now I'm gonna start watching the area to see if any little halflings pop up.
Okay. Back at the ranch.
My back's to the alley, by the way.
So you finished braiding the horse's hair.
I started making the drawing into a wanted poster
Oh,
and like
okay.
making it all pretty and
Like the
Wanted
real
with
deal.
flowers.
You've seen enough of those that you can mimic it pretty well.
sweet.
And Shrike?
Shrike is still hanging out.
Oh, I want to see if she dropped anything under the carriage when she did that cool backflip.
Okay. That curl.
Curl.
All our
There's
money.
Lucas under the
Everything-
carriage.
Everything she dropped is everything she stole is there, so we didn't actually have to chase her.
That would be
It
fun.
was tucked up under one of the wheel.
She must have been weighed down by all that coin, or she doesn't have it.
So, as I said, do you like go up underneath to like inspect everything, or are you just looking?
I'm gonna crawl underneath.
All the bags? There's like a bunch of bags just because basically there's the floor of the carriage, and then there's like wood that droops down and kind of cloth that droops down a little bit more to kind of cover. So as you go underneath the cloth,
Ooh, it's a fort.
and kind of look up, you see that all the bags are like strapped to the bottom of the carriage.
Shrike.
Poke, poke.
Since I
As
have
you poke them, you hear it jingle like coins.
since I have to lock out, right, my earth element, my earth spirit, the gnome. Can I use him using Mirra's information to tell them we have the stuff? Or
For
would that
what?
be like? Can I have him go through the earth, find
He
Breya,
can't be
Lilith?
that far away from you.
That they're pretty far away. Okay, I'm gonna try and rip it down and like push it out to Shrike and be like, "This is a really cool fort. Like this would be a great little fort. We could have some pillows
But-
and stuff."
Just as like a heads up, like when your elementals get stronger, or not elementals, that was bad of me. Your spirits get stronger. Like
Speciesist.
Is it Sylph? Sylph. You would be able to cast Sending with Sylph
Okay.
if you wanted to, using the wind.
Perfect.
But at the current moment, like they literally just kind of help you cast spells and have very, very, very limited. They're your way to cast Druid Craft. If that makes sense.
Yep.
That's literally the extent of their abilities, is just super minor stuff. You're not really sure how Gnome got the boulder to fly at them, but you imagine that he just talked to it.
Yes, nicely.
So, you poke the bag, it jingles.
So I pull stuff up and start kicking it out with my feet and be like, this is a super cool fort.
Shrike, you hear the sound of very large bags of coin hit the ground.
Shrike, help! Can you pick these up?
I assist in pulling them out from under the carriage.
Well, at the moment, you don't see anything. You just hear it.
I want to pull it, and when it drops, I use my feet to, like, kick it out.
You just... You see, like, the cloth moving, like, from the back, and then all of a sudden this, like, bag rolls out from underneath. And it just sounds like a bunch of coins colliding with each other as it rolls out.
We need to check these, but this is a cool fort under here. And it was just here. But that explains how you can run so fast and not carrying all this shit. But so I'm gonna check and make sure that's it. And then I'm gonna take my cool new wanted posters into the office, and I'm gonna tell him what happened and show him the posters. Be like, we're gonna give these to the Valonan guards and explain that, okay, so it turns out one of them was up under the carriage to hide, and they hid the stuff, and so they could get it later. And so if it happens again,
he goes, so that's how they were gonna do it.
Yeah, sure. And so, you know, if that happens again, but seriously, you really need to watch out for that stuff, because you guys really dropped the ball on this. I mean, and you knew it was happening and you didn't warn anyone, and that's just not cool.
You're right, madam. We really need to do better in the future. Thank you for all this that you're helping us out with and bringing justice so that we can work harder to clear our bad reputation and make Valona a better place. Shrike, are you counting the
I feel pretty
coins?
great. I feel pretty great right now.
I'm working on counting the coins and whatnot.
We'll just go ahead and say, given enough time, you do count all the bags that she pushed out. It should more or less be every coin that was missing.
Sweet. And then I want to see if I can... Shrike, can you watch the bags and stuff while I find a guard?
Oh, goodness.
Okay,
Shrike
bye.
is going to watch everything by himself now.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong with letting Mirra wander off by herself?
I'm okay to be part of these elites. So I still don't necessarily follow your rules.
I don't know if Shrike knows that Mirra has zero sense of direction.
There are a lot of things that Mirra is. There's a lot of things that Mirra is not.
So it's I'm still gonna wander off to find a guard, but if I find one and if I find my way back are uncertainties to the highest extent.
I gotcha. Alright, we're gonna put that on pause for a second.
Yep, that's my goal.
Back to Aurora, as you're watching Lilith climb down the ladder. A very poorly made ladder.
Alright, well, we know where she went. Let's go, Aurora. Get up.
I think I hear sounds of pain, so we know she's alive.
Aurora, come on.
Alright.
There it is.
Alright, I'm going down a tunnel. Where are we?
The bad part is that basically the hole going down is decently wide, but the tunnel going forward is very narrow. This was made for a halfling.
Alright. Dagger's out and I'm crawling through.
But, according to the rules, you can squeeze through a space one size smaller if you force yourself to do so. So this is like spelunking levels of. So
Oh my gosh.
are either of you claustrophobic?
No, thankfully.
Yeah.
Remember, this is how climbers have died, and scuba divers have died, and people who like to go into.
I have
telescope
now
died.
become claustrophobic.
Gotcha.
You
Thanks for that.
I hate you,
127
Breya.
hours.
No, Breya, no.
Well, if in all honesty it does bother your character, I do need a wisdom save.
I'll be okay. I know I can squeeze through.
Okay.
Aurora is a bit bigger than Lilith, but
I was
she
about to
just.
say, well, the funny thing
She's
about
everything.
Aurora is that Aurora's kind of making it bigger.
Yeah.
So
Good job, Aurora.
you guys are kind of squeezing through, and Aurora kind of forces her way through, and all of a sudden you kind of see a lot of dirt fall from the ceiling of the tunnel.
She's gonna drown us.
Say what?
She's gonna suffocate us. Everything collapses. We're just stuck in earth.
Well, there's a very big coincidence between Aurora thrusting herself forward and a lot of the top of the ceiling of where you're at just.
I'm gonna worm my way as fast as I can. You just see.
I need another for if you're gonna try and hurry. I need an athletics check.
Okay.
So
Did
I'm
you
gonna-
change the dice?
I did.
Oh, it didn't show up on mine. I only got a 10.
Okay,
Click the refresh button.
Let me refresh it.
you're
click the
making good
refresh button.
progress. Aurora, you see Lilith kind of speeding up. per
Practice
se.
roll. Oh, you did. It's fleshy.
What?
It should be red.
Yeah, it is.
Is it fleshy?
It's fleshy.
Oh, I gotcha.
Rhymes with Reshi.
Fleshy! It's right there.
But Aurora, you see Lilith like almost kind of in a panic, start like really squirming forward.
I'll do the same.
I need an athletics check.
I'll make it worse.
No, I'm not chasing this
15.
girl anymore. I'm running from Aurora.
15.
15.
You actually start to catch up, but there's a lot more dirt coming down. And it's getting kind of really, really hard to move for both of you, especially Aurora. And Lilith, you're starting to not be able to see. But
Oh,
Aurora, you're fine. You can see in the dark.
I'm just trusting that forward is fine.
Faster!
Who has the
Faster.
goggles?
Me.
Not me.
Okay. All right.
I have a gun.
You can't really see ahead of yourself, but all of a sudden you're like kind of squirming through, and you just fall forward. I need a 2d6.
2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, why do I roll good now? 10.
Oh, is that more than half your HP?
Yes.
You take 10 damage as you squirm forward and fall into openness, but you can't see what's going on, and you just land almost on the back of your neck, and then your body just kind of falls in place. I need a Constitution saving throw.
We're
I'll bring
good.
it back.
Oh. Do not fall unconscious. Aurora,
Yes.
you were keeping up, right?
Yes.
Oh no. I shift. I roll. I realize.
Okay. Aurora, you also fall out the hole and take 2d6. Well, actually, no, that's wrong. I don't know why I went down that path. You can see the opening coming.
Yes.
15 feet from the hole, 10 feet from the opening, 5 feet from the opening.
I stop.
Okay. As you stop, you just peer down and you see Lilith like a little bit to the left, picking herself up.
Seems like you're the one that fell this time.
Witty banter from Aurora is priceless.
I will. I imagine it's an opening now, right?
Yep. I mean, if you do it right, you can kind of like slide down without hurting yourself.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I left my lantern in the bag.
And then you slide down. And Lilith, you're in complete darkness right now. You can't see anything. And as for Aurora, it kind of sort of seems like an empty room. Nothing really stands out. It's kind of round in shape.
There's nothing in this room.
Make a perception check at disadvantage.
Yeah, 2.
There's nothing that's like everything in the room is flat. There's no like objects that kind of give off like depth perception, like hey, there's a stalagmite or something. Like it's just an empty room.
Well, this was pointless.
If only you brought someone with dark vision.
I have dark
He
vision.
has dark vision.
She's like
But-
the only one of us.
But with dark vision, you can only see in shades of gray, and you have disadvantage on any checks involving perception.
I start roaming around the room.
Aurora, where are you?
Over here.
Would you say you're physically investigating the room?
Yes.
I'm gonna start clicking like a bat, trying to echolocation.
Okay, so I'm imagining that Aurora is investigating, so investigation check, and Lilith is using echolocation that she's never used before.
Yeah.
So I'd give that
No,
a
I'm just trying to use my ears. Honestly.
I would give that a hearing perception check.
Okay.
This is perfect for me.
Yes. Like the wrong people are doing the wrong things.
I wrote a natural 1.
Oh my
I'm
God.
changing the dice again.
You're
Fuck those
going to
dice.
time out.
He rolled fine for damage to himself.
No,
know.
yeah.
So what did
2 off a
Aurora
mag.
roll for investigation?
Aurora rolled. Oh, 14.
Fantastic.
Pedi hit refresh.
You're surrounded by spiders. No.
So you're looking down, and you're looking all around the ground down, and on the walls, and then you do one of these. You're like, and you look up. Oh, there's a rope dangling from the ceiling.
A wild dragon appears.
There's a what doing what?
So rope dangling.
There's a rope dangling from the ceiling.
Can I see what the rope is leading to?
Well, the thing is like, the weird part, even Aurora would be able to put 2 and 2 together in this, I think, is that there's no way she would be able to jump up and grab the bottom of that rope. Like, it's literally just a little bit of the bottom part of the rope, maybe 4 inches of the rope dangling from the ceiling that's 7 feet high. Like, even if she jumped as hard as she could, I don't imagine she'd be able to grab that reliably.
Hey,
You
Lil,
could, with a good hop, you could probably get your first hand on it.
Lil, there's a rope over here, and I need you to grab it. By standing on
Where
my
is
shoulders.
over here?
Over here.
Hear her voice.
Alright, I'll walk towards Aurora.
Bet.
You run into Aurora. It's like,
Okay. Where's the rope?
Is it directly above me?
Yes.
It's directly above me.
Okay, then why don't you pull it?
Because I'm not tall enough.
Yeah, like I said, if you reach up and hop, you can grab it.
Oh. Hold on, let me try.
Or you can let me go first here. Up.
Did you say you try first?
Uppies.
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 I'm gonna let Lilith try first, just in case it's, dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. The one that has
Like,
no health anymore.
Is Lilith like climbing on top of you in the dark?
No, I just went like this, like reaching.
You're just waving your hands around. You can't touch anything. You
Exactly.
smack Lilith in the head once.
I smacked myself in the head.
Or sorry, you smacked Aurora in the head once, like trying to reach around.
Yeah,
really
I'm gonna
high.
lift Lilith so she could reach the rope.
As you flail your hand around, you eventually hit it, and then you kind of measure, and then you grab onto it.
Okay. Dink, dink.
As you give it a tug, you just feel like the tension drop, and just more of the rope falls down until it touches the ground.
What did you?
I would have. Make an intelligence check for me, really quick.
Not me. Not me.
I would imagine this would be Lilith, not.
12.
So, what you think would happen is that she climbed the rope and then pulled the rope up behind her. But it doesn't look like she pulled it up enough, so it was still dangling a little bit. So by reaching up and grabbed it, you gave the full length of the rope again.
Okay. But is it taut? Is it tied onto something? Or is it
Are you
fully
gonna, like, yank?
Yeah.
When you do, it feels sturdy, strong.
Okay. I'll start climbing up.
And you start climbing up.
Well, we got the right person for that, at least there.
Me too, me too.
What did I type? What did I type?
Well, Lilith's about halfway, and Aurora starts to grab onto the rope.
Oh no. It's meant for halflings.
Yes, it's meant for halflings.
Oh no!
Lilith, you feel something wrong. Like, you reckon being on ships, you heard that subconscious sound of like ropes starting to give way.
I'm in complete darkness too. This is
Why do
terrifying.
I know that sound? Like,
I am rushing as fast as I can, going into the.
Are you gonna use your words? Use your words. Cool,
okay, using my words, I will propel myself and try to guess where the rest of the rope is and try to find.
Are you
somewhere
trying to make a mad dash for like the top?
That's not
I need you to make an athletics check.
That's not what I meant with use your words.
Use my words.
I'm just a pigeon, so.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I sprout my rings and I fly 15 feet up.
What?
Shrike, I'm so glad we're having a wonderful time.
17.
You managed to try and get up as fast as possible, and you managed to like get an arm, because you're kind of, as you're going up, you're kind of making a quick feel to see if there's, anything there. But as you reach the top, you can feel the rope kind of steering. So, because it's dangling down, so it's always pressed against the wall. So you're feeling when you're getting to the top, because you're getting your hands are getting closer and closer to the wall that you're tugging against.
Yeah.
And just as you get like half your body over the hole, you hear something snap, and the rope just goes sliding out from underneath of you.
Oh no, Aurora!
Your other arm just goes. You're basically like this much of your torso is just barely hanging on. You're like digging into the ground.
Oh, this better not be a Mufasa scene. Okay.
Aurora's not high enough to get hurt, but you do a good 3-foot drop and back onto your feet as you feel like the rope falling down on top of you in strands.
Well.
Oh no, we killed Shrike.
So
He
I'll
did.
pause that for a second. Back to Breya at the top of the hole.
I'm just standing watch.
Anything you want to do, or you're just going to continue?
I've specifically am keeping an eye out for a halfling.
Sure.
Like that, like I tried to clear people from the area, and now I'm keeping my eyes peeled for someone trying to escape the area.
I'm going to let you do another perception check, but I'm going to add 5 to it because you're looking for something very specific.
Okay. Okay, I got a 13 plus 5, 17. Is that right? 18?
18?
18. I can't do math.
It's okay. But as you're looking around and you're kind of assessing everything, like, you imagine that
BRB.
let me put it this way. So you're looking around, you see this building dead ends, and as you're kind of taking in how the structure of the buildings are, you're thinking, well, this tunnel has to come up somewhere, unless they plan to be down there the whole time.
Right. Which was why I was keeping my eyes peeled for halflings, because I thought they'd try to escape.
But the thing is like, but where would it pop up? How far would a tunnel underneath go? Because eventually you're going to run into a sewer of some sort.
You also don't want to make a very unstable tunnel, so I don't imagine it's very long.
And then the more and more you think about it, like, this is kind of like the burrows that you used to, that some people used to live in back home. Like, when new hobbits would come into the Shire, they would build these, like, makeshift houses in the dirt before, like, really renovating it and building walls and everything to make it a legit house. So you're sitting here like, there's probably actually no way out of there. Because anywhere that it would go, it would have to go into... If there's any room down there at all, it would have to avoid houses, sewers, and possibly earth that's not stable, as you said. Which there can't be a whole lot of that space in a metropolis. So in your mind, this really feels like a one-way in, one-way out hole.
Well, I will be waiting at the top of the hole then.
Get him, Breya.
And if that's it, then I will...
What I will do is I will stand over the hole and I'll just hold Undertow just over the opening of the hole.
Whack-a-mole, ready to go.
Just as... How do I put it? Just as a mental note, dropping a 75-pound anchor down a hole...
Oh, I'm not gonna drop it. This is a threat to not try to escape, or I will drop it on them.
I'm just saying, there's no way you could do that non-lethally.
That'd be pretty great, though.
I'm not intending to non-lethal. It's a threat. It's
as
like,
soon as I hear someone coming up the
hole,
hole, I'm gonna drop the anchor.
Gotcha. So, back at the ranch.
Shrike fell asleep. I wandered away. Who knows
still
where
here.
to?
Shrike is continuing to hang out with the horses and what have you. But I'm gonna do my sentry's watch now.
Yep. No roll needed. You see Lucas. He's really, 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 really far down. But that is 100% Lucas, like, kind of peeking around the corner, eyeballing the carriage.
I'm going
But you're in your sentry's watch, like you said, so it kind of looks like you're deactivated or something.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna continue that way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue that way, despite the fact that I can see him down the way to see if I can draw him in.
Okay. Mirra, you're done talking to the person.
Oh, I found someone?
You were talking to the guy inside the house.
Yeah, then I wandered away to find.
Oh, you like literally wandered away.
Yeah, I was gonna try and find a guard
Okay, so
to give
I'm
him
gonna
the wanted
have you-
poster. But you know, with Mirra being Mirra, I don't know where I wound up.
Okay, I'm gonna have you looking for a guard then.
Yep.
So Shrike, this is just you and Lucas.
Oh boy.
So I would say it's about. I mean, you started this whole thing at noon. No, a little bit earlier than that, like 11. So it's probably about 2 now. Sun's kind of overhead. You see him look around. Look around. And he goes back behind the cover. And then when he steps back out, he's not wearing that uniform anymore.
That's interesting.
And he just starts making a very there's purpose to his step. There's confidence in his body language. Like he's not sneaking towards the carriage, he's walking towards the carriage. Like that's his carriage. He's not, from what you're like watching, he's not giving like any signs that he's being shady or anything like that. He looks completely normal walking towards you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep letting him come towards me.
Question: did you leave all of the bags that we found out in front of you? Did you put them in the carriage? Did you put them in Bob?
They are in the carriage.
Okay.
You put them in Bob. Well,
Except for my
goodbye,
stuff.
gold.
My stuff, I am actively carrying my stuff again.
Are you still carrying Bob?
Yeah, I've had Bob the whole time.
Release
Stuff
the
that
Elvis!
Bob.
I will try to stuff him in the Bob.
No, he can't breathe in there. He'll die.
That's
Oh.
fine.
We're not allowed to kill people.
Correction.
Not allowed?
Police
I'm
are
just a
not
pigeon,
supposed
okay?
to kill people.
I'm just a pigeon. Cool.
I'm also not a Valona elite.
That's very true.
So don't think that it's a good idea for you who's trying to be like, I'm a good robot, to go and kill people.
No.
All of a sudden,
Does
all
Bob...
of a sudden, Bob spits out a extremely pissed off duck.
Yes!
loudest- Most obnoxious sounding animal probably in existence. And it's just squawking, feathers are flying everywhere, and it immediately draws Lucas's attention. Like, there's just a moment where he loses his composure to, like, fear, and then he sees that's a duck, and he's just looking straight at you.
You need to not.
I don't know if
fucking
you're looking
move.
straight at him, but he's looking straight at you.
Yeah, like, I'm basically
looked at
looking
me,
straight at him, but I
and then I
still
looked at
look like
him.
I'm inactive.
Right.
He looked at me.
I saw the D100 and I'm like, Bob activated.
The duck pecks you a bunch of times, and it's flailing fury, and then it flies off.
Good job, Bob. Good job. Proud of you.
Fucking dick.
Pedi! Wait, Pedi, put on your headset. Yeah.
Oh,
Bob
Where
activated.
have you been?
Bob activated. He spit out a
happened?
pissed
What
off
you missed
duck.
it?
He released a
You
duck.
missed the pissed off duck?
I'm gonna be honest, I heard duck from my headphones far away.
Bob
I have no idea what
activated and spit out a pissed off duck.
Did he activate randomly, or did you guys poke him or put
No,
something
he,
in
Nope.
him?
he
Nope,
activated
he just
randomly.
activated randomly.
I'm not
So,
gonna say randomly. He activated
God.
intentionally.
so, now there's kind of just a stare off where he's staring you down, but he's not
Shrike?
he doesn't seem to be aware that you're staring him down.
Lucas
He's
is
looking at
right
you
by the carriage by
super-
Shrike.
Super, super intently.
Shrike is trying to, like, get him close enough so he can grab him. but
right
as
now-
Shrike,
The duck or
So-
Lucas?
so
You can-
Lucas thinks that Shrike is deactivated right now, and he's
Okay.
approaching the carriage. And Shrike was remaining really still, and then Bob the bag was like, "Have a duck."
Oh, you bitch!
Do I need to roll to see if I manage to stay in my sentry's wake or if
Nope.
the duck woke
When
me up?
you go into that mode, you are completely motionless. And yes, I am willing to allow that to actually be a thing in any circumstance. That's it. So if you want to metagame that, you can. But when you're in that mode, you can choose not to move.
I'm in.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
moving to
The
that duck.
only thing is that you can't get out of that mode like that.
No, that's fair.
So I will warn you of that ahead of time.
How long does it take to get out of the mode?
I would imagine a round's worth, so 6 seconds.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But
Yeah,
right
I'm
now,
gonna
he's just
basically
like
let Lucas do what he wants to do and see if he'll move even closer.
there's kind of like a Terminator where it's like, he's slightly perspiring, elevated breath rate, pupils dilated.
Rat level.
And there's just like this moment where he's just super just watching for any movement. Like neither one of you are really moving other than his breathing. And then he glances around and he goes back to what he's doing. And all of a sudden Bob goes and he snaps back again. Like, what the fuck?
I love Bob.
And he
I
starts
love
Ruin
Bob.
everything.
and he glances around and he starts to back up away from you.
God damn it, Bob! Now you're ruining
How
it.
far away is he?
10, 15 feet? 10. I'd say much closer to 10.
Okay. I'm gonna do my round to wake up.
Okay.
And then what I want to do.
That's like a warning. That does involve like movement.
Moving. Yeah, no. What I would like to do if he doesn't just run away right away, is do the mold earth. So using the gnome to channel it, I want to make a 5-foot hole under him, or like in front of him that he falls into. If that's possible.
Do you know Mold Earth?
No, but I want to use geomancy
Okay.
with the gnome.
Let me see really quick. Pardon me. I promise this is for your benefit, not for your detriment.
That's
Mold
what
earth is
they
a
always
cantrip, which is why
say.
I.
And all because Mold Earth has its limitations, so I'm wondering if there's a.
So the limitation
Do you
I
have
found
access
was
to level 2 spells yet? No, that's at level 3.
yeah, I have level 1, but mold earth is a cantrip.
Correct, but hang on. And this is what I was trying to tell you. Give me a second to browse through here, I promise. So there's Earth Tremor, first level. Entangle, first level.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even look at the first level spells.
So I'm saying instead of using it for a cantrip level strength, you could use it for a large portion.
Well, the only issue with Earth Tremor is that it's centered on myself and 10 feet. So if he runs while I wake up,
There's
then he'd be out of range. So yeah, I'll do Entangle.
There you go. Because what is Entangle?
Mitchell. Mitchell.
What?
Oh,
What?
That's
League after.
20-foot square.
So, well, the thing is what is Entangle? It's a strength save.
Not a dex.
So another thing to keep in mind as a caster is you want to cast spells that play to the advantage or play to the disadvantage of your target.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what you're doing?
Yeah, we're
All of a
gonna
sudden,
Entangle.
gnome pops up and he says, "It's showtime!" And all the roots just start, all these roots and vines that start coming out of it, and Lucas is like, "Shit, I fucked up!" And everything just starts getting entangled. The carriage, technically, a lot of the stuff that was on the ground and whatever. Maybe you to a certain degree, but not like holding you down. Let's see. Give me a strength.
I love that cinematic, Josh.
Right?
What?
He just pops up out of nowhere. It's showtime and all that stuff.
He's pretty. I like him. He's pretty awesome. 1d20 minus 1. 15. What is your spell casting modifier?
Oh
Or,
man.
My DC is 13.
God damn it.
Sweet.
I wanted that to work too, man. But he manages to act quick enough that he's pulling himself away by climbing up the carriage as the stuff's grabbing onto him and breaks free. But now he's stuck on top of the carriage, it looks like.
All right. So,
So right now you're kind of prone because you just casted while sitting, more or less.
yeah. I mean, I could just try to hurt him at this point.
You do
Nobody's around
you.
to
I'm
say I
not
did the
around
wrong
to stop
thing.
you.
What do you want to do?
Oh. Well, now he's close enough that Earth Tremor could work, right?
He's on top of the carriage.
Not on the ground.
I mean, technically you could still shake the carriage.
And then you find out Breya never was anywhere else but on top of the carriage.
Yeah.
She comes out of his shadow.
Yeah, just
Shadow
raises
step.
up like a vampire.
Yeah.
Shadow step.
I told you I would find you.
Well, what I'll do for now is I'll let you decide where you want to
come
go
back
on your
to
next step. And we'll move back to Aurora
come
and
back.
Lilith.
Oh no.
What do you mean, no?
No.
So
I'm
I'm-
stuck in this hole forever.
I need
but you
one
can see.
more perception check from Lilith.
She blind.
And Aurora, what are you doing while she's rolling that?
Contemplating my actions.
I mean, you just have a crap ton of rope just like all over you that like fell down. And the last little tip like kind of boops your shoulder.
Can I be like, hey Lilith, grab this rope.
You hear a little bit of whispering coming from the bottom of the thing you just climbed up.
I'm going to take it into the rope and chuck it up to where Lilith went.
I'm
hard as
climbing up, but
possible.
I rolled a 5 for perception.
Okay. So you just hear Lilith talking like, "Hey, I need you to catch this rope." But Aurora, you barely see like where Lilith is. And Lilith, you don't see anything at all. Like
No,
you
it's
don't
fine. I
you're
should have moved direction.
you kind of know where the hole is because you can take your hand and like do this.
You threw a ball to a blind guy. Catch the rope!
So are you balling it all up and just launching it?
Yes.
Or are you going to take the time to like make it into like a volleyball?
No, just ball it up and throw it.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Oh.
12.
And
Roll better.
and Lilith needs to make a dexterity check. Not save, but a check at disadvantage.
Okay, first one was good. Sounds about right for tonight. First one was a 21, second one was, what, 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gah!
Well, it doesn't truly matter.
Hey, it's just
Aurora
roll.
can see. She just kind of wound up all the rope as she just like kind of crunched it into a hell ball. And as she launches it up, it just like all unravels and doesn't really go the whole way.
Mhm.
And then you just see Lilith's hand go, and hit nothing.
Am I climbed hole now or climbed up yet?
You're all the way on top. Like,
Okay.
you climbed out of the hole and are like reaching back because she's saying,
Could I find where, like, feeling around where a rope would have been affixed, or where
yeah,
something?
so you can feel the edge of the hole.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I can
Oh,
tie
you're
my
trying to
own rope
find the
to
other
it.
part of the rope?
Yeah.
You don't feel it anywhere around the hole if you're exploring like around the hole, being very careful not to fall back down the
Yeah.
hole.
I want to try to find where it was anchored.
Okay. I'll let you do that. Aurora, what are you doing?
That was the best. I'm sorry.
Crying. I'm never getting it out of here.
I can imagine Aurora just leaving me here.
Well, peace. I'm out.
I'm about to say, why don't I just go back the opposite way? Hey, Lilith, you got it?
I become a drow. Just blind. No, what are those? Falmer.
Oh, from
Palmer.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
Talmer.
So, are you not particularly doing anything, Mitchell?
No. Wait, what happened to the rope?
Say what?
It fell
It just
back down.
fell back down.
No, nope, I'm doing it again. That's what I was waiting for.
Okay, go
Okay,
for it.
I'm gonna twist it up a little bit more this time.
Okay. I would allow you to do it without disadvantage this time.
Natural 20.
Yes!
You don't
It's not gonna help if
you
you
don't
can't catch
see
it though.
anything, but you do hear something come flying up the hole and like hit maybe a ceiling, and you just hear something go like where you were.
I'll start going towards the sound.
And Aurora, you see it go where you want it to go.
You look like Gingy trying to catch the string when you're pulling it back.
All right.
Are you not saying anything to your friend?
I got it.
Did you though?
You don't got it. You haven't found it yet.
Exactly.
I got it. Shut up, voice in my head.
You're killing the man.
Josh.
It's okay. I'm gonna be dealing with this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go ahead and get another one of these. God, I'm so tired of eating these damn things. But after some searching, because Lilith doesn't really give you any guidance, you do manage to find the rope. I'm gonna pause it for right there for a moment. Oh, thank you, Bubble. Breya, with your anchor out over the hole.
Yeah. Still waiting.
A head starts to peek out of solid dirt, like halfway through the tunnel. Like there's
Whose
nothing, and
head
then
does
it's like,
it look like?
hmm?
Whose head does it look like?
It's just the tip of a head right now, and it's
What
looking
color
down,
hair?
like a dark brownish curly.
Aurora, what kind of hair do you have?
The luxurious, perfect black hair.
Okay, Lilith,
Is
what
it
type of
dreaded
hair
just
do
like
you
in the
have?
picture?
Yes,
Not
it's
asking out of
their
character right now.
cleanest, their cleanest aspect. It's very out of proportion with the rest of her body.
Right now, she has straight black hair just past her shoulders.
Okay, I'd like to do non-lethal damage to the head.
What?
What's my anchor? How far down is the head?
Like 20 feet.
Ah.
I
Okay.
dropped the
Drop
anchor.
the anchor, terminal velocity, bam, done.
Okay, here's what can I do?
And it's just like, and I'm gonna
Just measure.
Stay very still until they're in striking range.
So basically, their head is kind of like doing this, but they're looking down, like they're coming through the wall, looking down. You just see them like peek over.
Okay.
And once they're more through, yeah, that's absolutely the girl you were chasing after.
I assume if I jump down, I'm gonna kill them if I land on their head the way it is.
it's the thought of not being a murderer is crossing your mind.
Yes, I'm not a murderer.
Whack-a-mole, come on.
There's self-defense, and there's like, yeah, that's a little excessive.
We're in
You know what?
America. America.
I'm gonna lower a rope down,
Okay.
and I am gonna keep my anchor the way it is. I'm gonna calmly say, "Why don't you come have a chat with me, or this anchor will land on that pretty head of yours."
So, what is the rope for?
For them to climb up.
There's little pegs for her.
There's
to climb
handholds
up.
already.
No. I want her to use the rope.
Okay, I just want to understand where
Yeah.
this is going.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, she quickly looks up, and she's like, "Ugh."
I'll be back.
And she goes, "And what benefit would it be for me to comply?"
Oh, I miss her.
Firstly, you won't have an anchor dropped on your head. Secondly, I'll consider hearing you out.
Now, you aren't, just to make sure, you
I'm
aren't
bluffing.
actually.
I am
So I
bluffing,
will need
yeah.
a deception check.
That's fine. Come on.
Come on.
Roll
No,
good.
It's a 2!
God dang it.
She kind of leers at you. She goes, "You're one of them lone elites. We know. Crap, hang on. I don't think it would be very, PR to, be dropping anchors on individuals' heads."
I pulled an anchor up, but then I leaned down. I'm like, oh no, you caught me. I won't hurt you. But the ones chasing you right now, who are just behind you, well, let's say they don't always behave in a PR way. And I can turn my head.
Reroll that, reroll that as persuasion, but add +5.
It was on a 20 and then it hit a 2 again, so I have a 7.
Ugh.
She looks behind her, like towards the solid wall, and then she looks up at you. She goes, "Okay. What do you want me to do?"
I want you to tie the rope around your hands and let me pull you up.
She goes, "I know I might seem like an extremely talented individual,
You can do it.
but I don't think it's possible to tie one's
You
hand."
can tie a knot with your hands in your mouth. After you wrap the rope around your hands, you can do it. I believe in you.
I'm not so good with knots.
Do it!
She startles just a little bit, but she's like, "Okay." And she starts messing with it. Hang on.
This stupid thing. There, is that...
Oh, Kermit.
Okay. My other computer stopped working. And it says the cable's not connected, but there's only 2 cables, and they're both connected, so I don't know what it's doing. And now I can't look at chat and this at the same time, and it makes me sad.
She messes with it for a good 5 minutes, but she seems to still be floundering around, more or less.
My question is, in those 5 minutes, have any of my friends gotten closer behind her?
How would
Are
you
they
tell?
catching up?
How would you think Breya would tell?
Well, it's not that I can tell, it's that Breya is trying her hardest to make her take a lot of time doing this. Thus, tie this around both your hands.
As she seems to be floundering around with it, but time is passing significantly. Would you say that that's more or less what you're going to do for the time being?
Yeah, that's my strategy.
Okay, back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch.
Mirra, you do come back right at this instance.
Oh, I made it back! Yay!
Vines and roots kind of pushing the carriage up a little bit, and you see Shrike kind of getting up, and absolutely the gentleman that was talking to you earlier that made you sign stuff on top of the carriage.
Non-lethal toll the dead.
Non-lethal told the dead. Okay. What saving throw is that for me?
That's a wonderful question. That's a great question. I was expecting you to be lost for a while more yet. As one does, Wisdom 13.
All right. Let's see what he pulls off this time. It does not work.
What do you get?
14.
Fucking A! Why? That's the only thing I have.
As you bring out your symbol to start, I don't know if it's somatic or not.
Toll the Dead is verbal and somatic.
So yeah, so you pull it out and you start.
Hey, you stop right there! And then yeah,
He sees the symbol start to glow, and he immediately hits the deck, and thus hit him with it because you can't see him.
Mr. Lucas, you get down here right now.
Shrike.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna tell him to get down, or something bad's about to happen.
And you hear him say, "Like what?"
Oh, I would like to move so I can see the back of the carriage in case he tries to run for it.
That's currently where Shrike is.
Oh, good. I want to be on the other side. Whatever.
Okay.
Then I'm good.
You saw the roots. I know
I
you
did.
did because you dodged them. That's only scratching the surface of what I can do.
Well,
So you give up and we'll play nice. Or we can play hardball. It's up to you.
so is this deception or intimidation?
Intimidation.
Okay.
That is a 13.
He's like, "You don't leave me with a whole lot of options here. Basically,
I leave you
if
with
I
two.
comply, the only thing I have to look forward to is either a jail cell and possibly do something along the lines of very, very uncomfortable labor for the rest of my life.
Better than death.
Valona doesn't really do death.
He's actually not with Valona.
What she said.
He's contracted.
Add 3 to that roll when she says that. What was it total?
So that's 16 now.
All right, let's make a deal.
You made me snort.
And for what it's worth, thieves' honor.
I actually don't know what that's worth.
Neither do I.
I'm a good cinnamon roll.
He goes, hey. Hear me out.
Okay.
You let me go. I'll tell you where the majority of the stuff we took is. But I get to leave, and I get to find my sister, and she gets to leave too. We leave everything behind, and we don't come back to Valona ever.
By chance, the stuff you took, would that be the same stuff that's under the carriage that's now in our possession again?
I meant more than that, but shit, you really did figure it out.
It looked like a cool place for a pillow fort.
You're too adorable. So, it's either I go down swinging or we leave everything and start over somewhere else.
I'm gonna leave this up to Shrike.
I was about to leave it up to you.
No!
Are you guys
that
yelling
guard
this
who
back
was
and
just
forth?
here and threw a man out a window? Where is he?
Right?
Walked away.
I was about to say, are you guys yelling to each other, or
Yeah, I am.
are you guys like talking with your eyes?
I'm gonna leave this up to Shrike. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Oh shit.
All right, no, that's fine.
How
So
about
with my
we sit down and have a little bit of tea, have a nice little tea party, and you can tell us what's going on and what makes you feel like you need to steal. Because this is very bad. People are traveling, they have to get where they're going, and you are taking advantage of these good people.
Lady, I appreciate it, but I don't need a therapist.
I have cookies.
That's fantastic, but I already ate.
Oh.
Bet you stole that too. Even though I'm not here.
Damn thieves. But those are the only two options that currently I'm willing to go with.
I don't know. You seem like a really good guy, and I think you could find something better to do with your life than being so bad. And your sister seemed like a nice lady, and she's super fast, and you could be something like a courier, or you could be like a salesman, and you would do super well doing something like that. I mean, if we let you go, are you? I'm gonna keep going. Just keep going.
All right. Well, even though she's talking, I'm going to put a timer on this before we go old Western style.
Understood.
In 30 seconds, I
didn't even notice you pulled out the timer. Shit.
In 30 seconds, or we'll say until this timer runs out.
I'm just gonna interrupt Mirra and say, enough chit chat. You had your chance. And I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb.
At the carriage?
At the halfway.
Right now he's laying on the ground, so you don't have anything to
He has
target.
cover.
Okay.
He has full cover.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cast it at the carriage.
Pedi, goddammit, put your headphones on!
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb specifically thunder damage.
Ooh.
In his general area.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything for that?
It's a hit. 23 to hit.
God damn. Well, that hits.
Pedi, goddammit!
I got a lot of stuff going on back here.
I got you.
16 thunder damage.
How much?
16.
All right.
I was gonna let him go.
I'm gonna do Uncanny Dodge.
Oh, he's playing a rogue. With Uncanny Dodge for level 5.
It's Lucas. He's several levels above us.
Yeah.
But that's gonna cut it down to 8. But the section of the top of the carriage just explodes.
Shrike!
And you see him just fly up for a second, up onto his feet, and then he falls back, going behind cover just one more time with the rest of the thing that's available.
Oh no, Mr. Lucas, are you okay?
I gave him warnings, Mirra. I gave him warnings.
I thought we were gonna let him go. He said he wouldn't do it here anymore.
He wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And I know if she was here, Breya would say no.
Whoa. Yeah.
Therefore, he chose death.
Well, that seems a little extreme.
But some particles are still falling down from the explosion. All of a sudden, a couple of people are gathering around from the big thunderous noise. The gentleman from inside the building opens up the doors like, what the hell's going on?
Everybody get to a safe distance, please. This is Valonan Valors.
Catching a criminal!
All right, so we'll leave it right there for unless you want to do something else, Shrike.
No, I'm good for now.
Okay, we'll leave that right there. Back to our friends in the hole.
I just want to be out of here.
Are you yelling that?
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Don't worry, Aurora. I'll find a way.
I just want to fight things. I can't fight
So
nothing. I can't fight a hole.
as you're fight,
You can do it, Aurora. Don't worry.
I can't fight a hole. Well,
Anyways,
but as you manage to get a hold of this kind of tightly balled together rope, it's a little bit difficult. You accidentally knock over something metal, and the sound it makes is familiar. It almost sounded like a lantern. Actually, I'm pretty sure that was a lantern.
I got my stuff on me. Hold on. I'm gonna try to light it.
Aha! It was a lantern. Holy shit.
Oh
This
no, it's
room that you're in is literally filled wall to wall with like artwork and
it's their
vases
stash.
and
Find me something pretty.
like it is nothing but wall to wall.
Okay, now he
Uh,
deserves to die because there's no reason to steal all that. I mean, come on.
We don't kill people, they go to jail.
Oh my
That's what I
God,
meant.
I'm so happy Breya's not here.
I'd be still upset. Don't forget, when you do this, you're risking our lives too. We took responsibility for you.
Yeah. But I don't know that yet.
I would say
Yes, you do!
I would say you're less risking your lives and more or less risking your livelihoods, your futures, your careers.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be closer to it. But what are you doing, Lilith? It's literally like
I
paintings and vases and jewelry and
do I not see anybody?
sculptures. No. There's 2 bedrolls.
Well,
And the whatever the hell that object is that was holding the rope.
all right. I'm gonna
It's
tie.
like a metal. It's like a square metal, kind of fancy looking box. It kind of looks like a jewelry box, but like maybe 3 times bigger than a jewelry box should be. But you see where the rope snapped that
Okay.
was tied around it.
I will replace it with my own rope.
So you get rid of the torn off rope, you make a
Yeah.
new loop, tie it off. Are you throwing it down the hole?
Along with the 2 bedrolls, yes.
So you see the light kick on upstairs, Aurora. And then eventually a rope falls down. And before anything happens, you see like 2 bedrolls like hit the ground.
What?
I think we found their room, but no one's up here. I'm gonna start pocketing jewelry and keeping note of what's in there.
Let's see.
He wasn't expecting us to steal.
Stealing from the thieves.
No one knows
Oodala,
what he's
oodala.
doing up there.
Cool. Give me something nice. Cool.
Hang on.
That's what I'm here for.
Bless
Bless
you. I'm disappointed he didn't want to sit down to a tea party. I just wanted to talk.
He chose death.
He
More
chose.
accurately, he chose he wanted to leave. But that wasn't an option.
I mean, I kind of.
Quietly or hardball.
I was either gonna try and arrest him or ask him to leave, but apparently no guards came back with me, so.
There's still a
Alright.
chance to arrest him.
So
I'm gonna make sure that no one's in there, like no hidey holes or anything.
there just seems to be a tunnel leading off, but that's about it. It's a little bit bigger than the one you were crawling through, though.
Okay. Aurora. Hey, I think there's something to fight up here. You wanna come?
Oh, yes.
That box.
Alright.
The most nat 20 persuasion roll I've ever heard.
Get him.
I'm gonna make sure that this holds Aurora.
Sit on
Are
it.
you trying to climb up, Aurora?
Well, first check what's in the box and then sit on the box.
Well, he starts climbing up already, and
She.
yeah, damn it. She starts climbing up
How
already.
dare you?
Hey, I've been doing good up to this point. Back off. So she starts climbing up the rope, and the box doesn't move a millimeter. Like, it perfectly holds Aurora's weight. And Aurora makes her way all the way to the top.
So you said it was a box?
Yeah,
was,
it looks like a
jewelry
jewelry box. It's very plain looking, maybe like cast iron. So like the dark gray, and it has like 4 little feet that like hold it a little bit above the ground. But it's designed as like a jewelry box. Like the top is a little bit pointed out so that you can grab the lid and open it. But like a jewelry box might be this big or a little bit bigger, and it's like 3 times that size.
Dang. Did I check inside it? Can I?
If you want to,
I'll check it.
it doesn't open.
Aurora, can you help me open this box? It's kind of heavy.
If you drop it from a great height, that'll probably help. Cool. Sorry.
Aurora's at the top with you now, so.
Kicking the box.
I'm sorry, what?
Kicking the box.
Ah, my foot!
Josh, the hard decision.
It eats your
How
foot
much
because it's a
HP do
mimic.
How much HP do you have left?
No!
Okay, I need you to do unarmed damage to yourself, but half it rounded down.
Oh, you mean my unarmed
Yep,
damage?
yep.
Correct.
It's just,
I hope you realize that I am now your healer.
all right, it is 3.
I'm nowhere near
take
you.
3 points of damage as you literally kick this thing as hard as you can, and it doesn't budge a centimeter or a millimeter. It does not move, period.
Can you pick it up, Aurora?
All you
Is it
hear is the crunching of your bones
okay?
lightly dislocating and then relocating as it impacts the spot.
Lilith over there. Look.
It is a god-awful noise. If it wasn't for the fact that it was Aurora, you'd probably think her foot was broken.
Oh my god. Couldn't use your hands?
You're right. Punching the box.
You barbarian.
Same thing.
2.
Once again, this time the sound of your cracking hand as it collides with this box and doesn't move.
I'm gonna grab her by the waist and pull her along to the tunnel. Come on. It's not worth it.
That is a solid box. You're pretty sure it's made out of metal, Aurora.
It feels like metal.
Are you gonna let that box beat you?
Oh my god. Alright, it is 8:53, so we'll do a little bit of Breya's and then we'll have to end it there. So are you guys fighting each other, or are you guys going into the tunnel now? Pedi, Mitchell?
Oh, I thought you said you went to Breya. I thought
Yeah,
I
me
missed
too.
something.
Well, I want to go to Breya, but I didn't.
Oh,
Are you guys agreeing to go in the tunnel, or is
I'm going in the tunnel.
okay? Is Aurora going, or is she going back
Yeah,
out?
I'll give up on the box for now.
Okay. Back to Breya.
Mark my words, box.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, has she made any progress with the rope?
No.
So I literally am still gonna stay like this, buying time.
Okay.
I don't have any other plans. Because I can't get down there and tie her up without giving her a chance to escape.
I know that
Let
feeling.
me.
I hope you don't know that meaning.
Sneak attack, bonk.
Bop.
I mean, you could always just drop the anchor. There's always that, but you know.
Go to jail.
Bink. Go to jail. Go directly to jail or death. Did not pass go. Did not collect $200.
Aww. Well, I'm glad I got my gold back.
Okay.
They had 173
But
gold.
something seems kind of odd.
How so?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 7.
You're rolling bad tonight.
All of our rolling
not terrible.
sucks.
Bad.
Except for when I blew up half the carriage.
What did I
We
miss?
probably have to pay for that, you know. They don't get paid.
It's fine. I'll pay for it. I got my money back.
So basically, you see her messing with it. And what did you roll? Sorry, I had to read something really quick.
I rolled a 7.
I'd say that's enough. Basically, it kind of looks like she's just doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, like almost exactly over and over and over.
Get her, Breya. Get her.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look down at her and be like, hold on, what do I want to say?
Have you considered properly tying the rope?
No, I don't want to tip her off. Seems like she's trying to buy time too.
You got this, Breya. You have to think outside the box person.
But the
No, come back, Aurora. No.
Inventory. I'm just kind of looking at what I have.
I have to pee.
She's lucky me and Aurora didn't find her. I'm gonna be honest. Breya held back. Aurora.
Okay,
I
what
jumped
I'm
on
gonna
that.
do is I'm gonna look down at her and I'm gonna say, "Hey, do you see this necklace I'm wearing?" And I'm gonna tap it.
No response.
He's not really there anymore.
God damn it! Ah!
I'm not gonna
Why?
move, actually. I'm still gonna stand exactly here. And I'm gonna position the anchor over the hole again. Because she's not getting past me without me knowing. She can't squirm around the anchor, I'll feel it.
Okay.
Or she already did. Go!
It's possible, but I can only do what I know.
That's fair.
How large is the hole?
Now that it's been obliterated open,
Aurora size.
Yeah.
Now.
It's Aurora size.
I would say it has at least a diameter of like
It's about an Aurora.
3 feet.
Oh, can I lay over it and cover it then with my body?
So she can shank your belly from the underside?
Technically, you could lay over it.
Well, what I was gonna do was I was gonna lay undertow down and then lay on top of undertow while holding it, and then just cover the holes so she cannot get out
Sure.
without dropping that anchor on herself.
Okay.
I am now the lid.
That's fair.
And that's what I'm doing.
Why is your healer so far away? I fear for you. I really do.
What is your passive perception?
I'm trying to remember where you see that. 11.
20!
So you're laying there blocking the hole, and you're just watching her do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and all of a sudden she just disappears. Like,
Yup. God damn it.
There's just this moment where like her appearance just kind of like fades away like dust, and it's just there's nothing there.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep laying here. I don't think she managed to creep out past me, and I don't want to give her an opportunity to.
Okay. And with that, it is 8:59. And we shall wrap up today's session there.
Ooh. Lucas and Betty. Why would I ever think you'd give us innocent cavern truck for freaking
Man,
Hackburn?
if only
It's
we had
my
people in
fault.
that goddamn
Well,
village.
no, I.
Just for the record,
Mirra's
I
too
rolled on
trusting.
it. Just about every big event I have, I've rolled on it.
By the way, you guys are not suspicious enough of new people.
Mirra is not. You should know this.
But why is
mean,
Breya?
Why is Breya? Because her mom said the big city is where thieves live.
Oh,
Be
In
careful.
Shrike's defense, Shrike doesn't go to cities.
Shrike's
Shrike
never been to
doesn't
a city. I
Go
don't
to
think.
people.
Has Shrike ever been to a big city?
No.
Yeah, so this is all really new to Shrike.
Which is why Shrike is like, just stop. You're gonna, like, come quietly or I'm killing you.
All right.
Mirra sees everyone as a potential friend.
All the stuff that's being posted.
Right?
I like that.
We've been doing it off and on the entire time. Like, if you're with one group, the other two groups are posting.
They're reacting, yeah.
Yes.
The whole anchor thing right there, yeah, that's exactly what would happen if you would have dropped it. And that's actually what I was. That is actually what I was trying to tell you. What your anchor looked like.
Fair.
So if you combine that anchor with the one that I showed you, that's pretty much it. Gee,
Okay.
I looked all over for a picture like that, and I could not find it.
I
SpongeBob
liked
man.
the one that you gave me.
Well, what I mean
SpongeBob
is
for the win.
Yeah.
it is the way that it gave you, but you know, do you see how it's like out more?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
we
the
could tell a story with all these gifts, and we just know what happened today.
Well, imagine somebody that has no idea what's going on, like trying to connect the dots, like cat being trapped, Muppets,
I gotta show this.
Kermit, Kermit pole dancing, cats chasing frying pan.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on in this story?
Yeah, so as a recap, fancy carriage, weird kind of fancy carriage, really fancy carriage. Cabbages, near parkour, peace out, run away, run away. Oh god, I don't
But
even know.
I hope you guys had a lot of fun because I
It's
certainly had a lot of fun.
interesting. Jesus Christ.
Great.
And I cannot wait to. That's
This
one of
is
the
a-
hardest things is that I can't talk about stuff until the section is over.
Am I
This
right
was
about
a
Arcane
great-
Trickster? I'm pretty sure I am. I don't know what Lucas is though.
Well, that's just metagaming because
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, this is out of character. This is Pedi talking to Josh.
I was about to say,
See, because metagaming, he was like really nice before we went to
Yeah.
the other world, and then it turns out he was a dick who I kept trusting and shouldn't have.
I remember in Chimera place.
He tried to take Slinky. Oh
Yeah,
god damn
he
it, my
untitled
freaking
Cove so
computer.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, we need to not remember our past anymore.
but yes,
Mourn
and just for
Cicero
reference,
in our hearts.
that
Oh, man, I miss Cicero. Every time you
and-
bring him up.
in that other life, he was an arcane trickster. Yes.
Okay.
Had a
Oh,
lot of
bitches.
fun. Lot of fun. Oh my
Made
god.
me happy seeing all your
Night,
faces,
guys.
and then we had extra time to play. And I
Yes.
can't wait to see you next Tuesday. Rest
Bye,
well, my friend.
Jenny.
You too.
Bye.
Hey,
Be safe until next time.
You too.
Bye.
never.
Bye.